This is a production of Darn TV.
Welcome to the Dirt Weekly again.
Hey.
We're still working on some. I had all this equipment.
Technicalities.
Well, no, I had all this equipment on the Tougher Than Dirt tour with me. So, therefore.
It's got some dirt.
Well, no, it's just. I had to reset all the settings, is what I'm trying to get at. So, if your headphones need a little bit tuned up, you just got to let me know. Do you sound good over there, Craig? We're just going to do it right on air.
Hello.
This is show prep right here.
Breaker. Yep.
Welcome to the Dirt Weekly, episode 86, I believe.
Wow.
On the backside of the Tougher Than Dirt tour.
Yeah.
Yep. Post Tougher Than Dirt tour recap.
If it wasn't for hopes of the mod tour, I would really be depressed.
Yeah. What a fun week last week was. I would venture to say I'm ready to go again.
That's interesting because that's not your usual answer. But I agree that it was exciting enough and just electric enough that I'm with you. I'm kind of ready to go again too.
It had about every element that you wanted. We can get into it later, but it had all the elements to just be a fun 5 days.
And Isaac, you got to be listening. I got to get some points out of that somehow, somewhere.
Points out of what?
You saw my face in Victory Lane more than anybody's.
On the whole tour?
You did. I mean, Brock did a good job handing out the stickers in Victory Lane. Here it comes.
Oh.
Here it comes.
Your players were doing good.
Oh, they did so good.
Our team.
Our team.
It was so good.
I got you on the side of my car right in the number.
I love it. And you did so good. I got to get some. Well, I got those points.
Yeah, got those points.
But, yeah, you got better points.
I had to push my two ahead. That's what you were insinuating. That's not how it went.
Though. Oh, come on.
That's how it finished.
That couldn't have looked, and I know this was a sad day in motorsports. That couldn't have looked more Dale Earnhardt Sr. pushing Michael Waltrip and Jr.
Oh, my God.
That's right. we're
on air?
We're even going all the way to the last night.
Oh, man, you are right down to the last feature of the weekend.
How about that momentum?
Start on the other end.
Even Ben, he's not even here, but he even said, you had the rubber band going. And then all of a sudden it was like, okay, we'll finish the race half throttle. Stand on it.
Well, they were bumping and bruising on me. I was scared I was going to get turned around.
It was only your buddy Brock.
That's what he said last night. I said, well, don't turn me around. Well, that wasn't the plan. I go, okay.
Just letting you know he was there.
I had my left blinker on. I was in the left lane. I wasn't leaving it. Heck.
But started out, Underwood. I'm not giving anything away, but holy smokes. I might almost got a speeding ticket on the way home because I was so jacked on the way home.
Little Sammy Hagar couldn't drive 55? Whew. Yeah, I'm with you, man. It started off right. It was electric. Had a couple guys from out of state come in, which just is just it's what you need for to build a great book. You got to have unknowns, knowns, and just how does this play out? How do these new people race? What's their past?
I'm embarrassed to say this. I had 2 cheeseburgers and a Polish sausage with sauerkraut.
Oh,
those ladies can cook.
Well, come hungry, and like I say, leave us with no food. Thank you for doing your part. Oh, landlord, what do we got here?
Oh, we got some flowers.
Wow. Where'd you find them?
Are those real? They're real.
Yeah. Neighbor's house? Looking good. Oh.
I went out and I got a bunch of different peonies.
Oh.
And I planted them at different places. But you don't find peonies with the yellow center very often.
They're huge.
Yeah.
They look fake.
They almost do look fake. They're nice.
Craig is looking at selling these at Marketplace now.
I could get easy $19.99 for those.
Over by the popcorn.
Throw the vase in there.
Thanks, Bernie.
SIBO Motorsports Rundown on the left side of your screen, specializing in high-performance parts and chassis repair. Call Ryan at 701-720-3889 for all your work on race car needs. He finished up one car. It went out the door right before the Tougher Than Dirt Tour. He did some work on Pacerera's stuff. Before the Tougher Than Dirt Tour, he's got Max's. The front horns are cut off. He's a busy fellow over there.
I was going to say, I didn't think the Carnage was really on a high scale. So I know Keenan got outweighed a little bit, but it looked like Cody got that all tuned up starting at 6 in the morning in his own words. So that bounced back good.
To the point he was sleeping.
Yeah, right.
When the races started.
So Underwood, like you say, was kicking off the.
It's hard to rewind. Okay, I got to go back.
Yeah.
Jeff Bart is checking in. Dylan Barnhart checking in.
Dilly Bar.
Pat Smith, great burgers in Underwood help left side weight.
Well,
yeah.
Pat Smith.
Great tour.
What a coming out party.
Yep.
Really?
For driving a race car fast. Let's make sure we're okay. Pat, you're driving your race car great, and that's what he meant, and I'm endorsing it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Whenever all weekend long, if you ever wanted to find Pat Smith, all you had to do was look down by the tires at the bottom, and you would find that orange 16 with white wheels.
Yeah. He was keeping the grass from growing down there by those tires, but in his defense, he could carry momentum like a Highline car.
Oh,
it was
so
awesome.
good.
It was awesome.
So good.
And I know you're looking up Underwood, but so car count wise,
it was right. So when you think about a Tougher Than Dirt Tour, we don't have expectations of a Dakota Classic mod tour.
We're not looking for 40 cars.
We're not looking. Nope.
No.
Because 40 cars, it gets hard to do. Because we're incorporating another class usually that the track brings in, or two, and then at the same time you just want. I'll be real with you. 20 cars is about perfect in my world. You get three heat races.
Mm-hmm.
I
like that format.
This year we did passing points in the heat races, which I thought kind of shook it up a little bit, changed it up. 3 heat races, you take 6 to the redraw, gives you the perfect number. If you pass cars or you win a heat race, you get to go and start in the top 6. That's your reward. And that's what we did this week, courtesy of Darren Schatz and D&B Storage. Because I had to upgrade my Race Pass account. He called me the morning of Underwood, or texted me, or maybe called me. I can't remember which one he did. But requested that we do passing points. And I said, well, I think I have to do an upgrade. He goes, well, I'll pay for the upgrade in my MRP. So he paid for it, and passing points it is.
I'm just thinking about Botno, probably the smallest track on the tour. I think there was 28 hobbies there.
Yep. They have a stellar crop of locals up
yeah,
there.
That actually did call in for a B main then.
Yep.
But everything shook out okay. Like you say, I think he actually tapered that down to a 20-car field.
I did there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because of the situation. So, and I thought it all went off pretty good there. Was understood and whatnot. But again, touching on the passing point deal, that can become a discussion because it's hard to understand.
Yep.
There's different levels of it, at least in understanding. There's only one level in presentation, but the perception of it is all over the place. I've had conversations with people that said, well, so-and-so passed this many cars in the feature. I go, well, no, passing points just get you to the feature. Then the feature finish is what you see is what you get. So again, having a couple of those kind of conversations, like it's been a while since we've done this, but we've explained procedure before. And when you understand how it works, you really appreciate the game. I mean, you just can appreciate the game better. So I know that there was some mumbling about just passing points only, that heat race winners aren't going to be recognized. In reflection, I know MTS had done that, and that was like, nobody understands that. So I think the balance is awesome. Heat race winners, 3 top in passing points. They draw.
We copied the
I like
Dakota
it.
Classic Mod Tour. The Dakota Mod Tour, what happened several years ago, and I don't know when it was, John Gartner got with Becca and the racers, and when the Dakota Mod Tour incorporated passing points into the system, what they did is they took the USMTS style. So USMTS, this is USMTS, this is not Dakota Mod Tour. I'm going to say USMTS right now. 100 for the winner, down 7 points for each position. You score them points by finishing there. So it's 100, 93, 86, 79. Am I going right? Am I going
72.
Down 72, 65. Okay? So by finishing in them positions, you get assigned them points. Now is where the bonus points come in. For every position you gain, it's not every car you pass. So that, because sometimes you can pass 6 cars and go back 3. You don't get credit for the 6. You only get credit for the 3.
Where you finished.
So it's position.
That's a clarity that's important too.
So it's positions gained.
Yeah, at the end.
At the end. From this
Right.
where you started to where you ended, position gains. You get
The green arrows.
the green arrows.
Yeah, the green arrows, yeah.
How many green arrows you got?
Yeah.
Well, it's 5 points for every green arrow that you have. For every position gained, it's 5 points. So you add that. So if you start 5th and you finish 2nd, you get the 93 points plus 3, so plus 15 points. So that makes you 108.
Going back to the Mod Tour,
Great explanation.
you could lose your night before the passing points at the draw. You draw bad, you're like,
Yep.
do I even want to try?
And yes, and that's what I shared in my discussion with someone is that we're trying to keep you interested. Because like you say, you get a 93 draw and you're in a loaded heat, you're like, let's go eat.
So, but in USMTS,
Ricky Thornton's on the pole, I'm in the back.
Yeah.
So the reason why we had
Yay.
the reason why we had to adjust the heat race winner, the reason why Dakota Classic Mod Tour adjusted the heat race winner, is because here's what would happen: Jordan Boyce would start first, and he would finish first. Well, that's 100 points because he didn't pass anybody.
No arrows.
No arrows, so he's 100
No
points.
deduction, no addition.
And I already explained to you, if you start 5th and finish 2nd, you're at 108. So that driver is already ahead of him. Then if you have somebody who started 7th and finished 3rd, they get the 86 points plus whatever, 25 points or 20 points.
20 points for their cars.
So they're at 106. All of a sudden, if we're taking the top 6 in passing points, Jordan started first, finished first in his heat, and he didn't get rewarded for it.
I'm going to the B main.
You're going to the B main.
You're
That's
like-
why it's important not to be drinking during the races because you got to be paying attention to what's going on. This is the education.
Education, yes.
So-
yes.
So what the Dakota Mod Tour did, they said, we like the system, we like it, but we're going to modify it, and they give 250 points to the heat race winner. They say, you win a heat race, you get 250 points. That all but guarantees them
They can't be caught.
they can't be caught.
Yep. Yeah.
That guarantees heat race winners are going to be in the top 6 in passing points because all we do is we take the top 6 in passing points to redraw, but I call it the heat race winners plus 3. So now if Jordan
To get your quantity.
Yep. So now if Jordan starts 5th and finishes 1st, he went plus 4. He gets 250 plus 20. That's 270 points. So on a night like Nodak, I'll jump ahead a little bit. Nodak, we didn't do a redraw. We lined straight up off of passing points. So Jordan would have 270, and if I started 2nd and finished 1st, I would have 255. He would start ahead of me in that situation.
And the heat race winners are still ahead of that.
No, they are the heat. Yeah. Yeah, I'm talking heat race winners right now.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
You started 5th and got 1st, and I started 2nd and got 1st. You still with 250, you get to add your passing points on top of there.
Right. Okay.
So that locks in the passing point drivers, and that's what we were going for. You got to have that mixture. You can't. It's just like the draw. The reason why you use passing points is because you don't want to punish the guys for a bad draw. You don't want Jordan to be. I drew 100. I'm in a heat race with 20 or with 5 other stellar cars. I might as well just pack up and go home.
Well, so tell me about that.
Why wear out the tires?
That came into play, getting ahead, but Duregan and Botno, his heat situation really hurt him.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, he cut a tire.
cut a tire down.
But the points thing, so what did that do for him? That was a bunch of red arrows then.
So that's why he started last in the B main.
Yeah.
And you knew that right away. Right away that was going to start last.
I did?
You did.
Because I said it on the call?
You did.
Because
I'm like,
he started up front. So
Right, so he was red arrow buried.
he was red arrow buried. So not only did he get last place points, but then he gets, I forgot to bring it up. For every position you lose in the passing points deal, it's negative 1.5 points. So by going whatever he started, 2nd to 7th or 8th or whatever it was, I think there was 8 cars per heat race.
I think there was, yeah.
2nd to 8th, he got, 6 times 1.5. That's how many points he lost. Plus, he got last place finishing points. He was going to be buried. I knew he was going to be buried.
Yeah. He started good and DNF'd. Ooh. Them's toughs.
Yes.
So you're almost better. There were some guys back in the day, I think maybe Dick Schultz did this. Skip the heats altogether.
No, you don't want to skip the heat in this deal.
Well,
But back in the day, because they wouldn't pack.
that wasn't a passing point formula there. He was banking on the car count total and just taking his licks by starting in the back of, say, 16-car race, feeling confident he could get half of them just because. But when we get into the tour-level events, starting spots matter.
Ultimately, the goal,
Yeah.
here's when you play the passing points game. This is what Brock and I do. I'm going to let you into the world of Brandon and Brock's head. We're down in Winter Nationals, and night 1, Brock and I, we have the chart. We have the passing point chart up on the wall. They're using the USMTS style, but they're not giving heat race winners 250. The heat race winners just fold in there. So a heat race winner could run a B main down there. Okay? But it never ended up happening.
Potential's there, no arrows.
Potential, but we found the sweet spot. If you got, by the end of your heat races, if you had...
There's always a hack.
Well, no, it's not a hack per se, but we would find the sweet spot. If you were between 84 and 90, you had a really, really, really good chance of not running a B main. You made the A main. Depending on the night, it kind of fluctuated, but we knew if we were in that window, we were going to be good to run the A main. If we were out of that window, low, we're running B mains.
Okay, not a hack, but a pattern.
Kind of feeling out what the situation is.
So then every time they put the heat race lineup out for me down in Arizona when we were down there, and Brock was down there, every time they put the heat race, okay, I start 7th. I have to get, in order to get to that 84 to 90, I have to pass 3 cars, and that'll get me to where I need to be. You know.
So you're not even really maybe even thinking about winning.
Yeah, it's a race within a race.
Yep.
Yeah, that's exactly what's keeping the drivers interested. Just what you described. Just what you described and what you just understood. I'll reflect.
I can't believe I understood it.
Yeah, you did. How this here was a little bit born, well, at least I thought, I went down to Florida in the late, was able to go in the 90s there and stuff like that, and the dirt late model guys were there. And if they drew bad, they wouldn't even stay. They'd turn around and leave. Billy Moyer Jr., I watched him. He was right ahead of me. He sent one guy forward to get a wristband and to draw for him. Draw was high. They turned around and left.
That's what I'm talking about.
So then, to me, the powers that be had to come up with something. So they come up with passing points. So really, when there's passing points on the line, most guys that are pretty racy actually want to draw a big number. They want to take advantage of that.
Hell yeah.
They might not win the heat. They might make it to 3rd or 4th. But in a 9-10 car heat that we're going to have come tour time, big mod tour time, that's all going to matter, and it does.
So do you remember a time when Brandon Beater took the Jay Loafman number 7 down to the Dakota Speedway for Oktoberfest? Do you remember that?
Absolutely, I do.
I roll in there to draw, and I draw like a 5 or a 6. I can't remember what it exactly was. It was low number. And they had that $10 redraw thing. If you paid $10, you could draw again.
Maybe we should bring that up. You got that.
Yeah.
Do I have blonde hair?
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah. That ain't going away.
No. Still got it. See?
That's what I mean. It ain't going away.
So
Courtesy of Mama Pfeiffer.
I took a $10 bill out of my pocket. I handed it to the draw girls, and they said,
What?
They looked at me like I was crazy because I drew like a 5 or a 6.
You paid him?
Yeah, because you.
Well, he paid him to draw again.
Yeah, some places, some events throughout the year, they allow you like a redraw, $10. You pay a $10 for a redraw. I don't like that number. Here's $10. I want a new number.
You draw a 91, you're like, oh, for $10 you can draw again. But whatever you get, you got to keep.
Yeah.
So if you draw a 95, well, nothing happened.
They looked at me when I said, oh, 5. Oh, God dang it. I don't want that because they run off passing points at Oktoberfest. Everything is based off passing points. So I looked at that and I go, here's your $10. I want to redraw. They go, okay. And they grab it and they redo it or whatever. I hit it and it was like a 94. I said, sold. And they go,
you wanted a big number.
They go, why do you want to, what are you doing? Why do you want a big number? And I said, passing points, right? And they go, yep. And I go,
because you knew you were good.
no.
You did.
I know
Some
the
confidence.
strategy.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
understand the strategy.
Well,
It's going to move me because they lined us up by passing points in the feature. So even me going 8th to 3rd was going to move me up the line in the feature.
Right.
You know,
Right.
even if I didn't win the heat race, 8th to 3rd was going to move me far enough up in the lineup. I was going to have a solid starting spot.
Yeah. All green arrows.
Yes. And yes, I had enough confidence in myself that I was at least going to pass a few cars.
'Cause I'm going back to that night, and I think you won going away in that race.
In the heat race and the feature.
Back to
and
the
the
front.
dash.
Got
Yeah.
the heat win and I don't know if they recognize heat winners that particular deal you're talking
No.
about. They did not.
I don't know if they do
Yeah.
either. I didn't.
So, but at any rate, a great deal for this because that way, you know, if you're habitually bad at drawing, well, you might be good at passing. So,
And then it coins the term that Jerry Van Sickle uses and Ryan Clark uses down at Super Nationals. You drive yourself out of a bad draw. That's why they say that. You drive yourself out of a bad draw now because you erase yourself out of a bad draw. So you draw crappy, you have passing points, you go forward. You just turned your night around. Boom, 180. Completely.
yeah. Yeah, thinking you might not race again where with passing points you may race 2 more times. Yeah. No. It's a good format, somewhat hard to understand, might still be hard to understand, but we'll keep tuning on it. We'll keep expressing our knowledges of it. Right on.
Tucker Sebo checking in. Dusty Thompson, nice flowers. Must like the color.
Yeah. Well, the landlord's making sure we ain't leaving.
Tucker wasn't racing on Sunday.
Was not.
Was not, yeah.
Was slapping sticks instead, I heard.
Ah.
Jeff Barta.
I was going to say give us the details, but
Yeah, he was playing
Sticks.
hockey. Won all 3 games on Sunday.
Ah.
Congrats, Tucker.
yeah, good job. Heck yeah.
Jeff Barta checking in. Hobbies, if we used the drop night, would have been way different. Yes. I think it would have changed that up, and there would have been quite a few more drivers involved. But we had a really good points battle the way it was.
I thought so.
And Darn TV girl, Maggie, she did an amazing job. If you don't have TikTok, I'm going to give her a plug right now. Just go to your TikTok app. Do you have TikTok?
Well, I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't think I do.
No.
We just did it out on TikTok. We'll figure out a way to share them videos over to some other social media platforms. But we just did TikTok.
Where did you come up with your ladies?
Oh, well, Maggie's a friend.
Mm-hmm.
She's been the tour photographer in the past. And Brandy is from Dickinson, who is a friend of Maggie, so she got roped into it.
Of course, that was new.
That was
That
new.
was new, and
But they did an amazing job
They
during
did.
during all day. They had nice polos on. They looked really professional. They were out getting videos, and they did a break the egg challenge in your bicep with some drivers, and there was all kinds of stuff that they did, and on TikTok has it. And some of these videos, so this TikTok page was literally created, I think, either Tuesday night or Wednesday morning. I'm not 100% sure when this TikTok page was created. In the matter of 5 days, they had some of the videos had over 55,000 views.
Holy cow.
Like
It reached beyond the
unreal.
racetrack then.
It reached everywhere. And people were laughing and having fun with it. I'll show them to you as the night goes on or whatever when we're done tonight. But, yeah, Now the job that I have, or Maggie has, or Brandy has, one of the two, or one of the three, how do we keep this going? We got to keep it going now.
Yeah. Yeah.
We can't just stop.
Turn the lights on. What's the plan? Uh-huh.
So now that's our job, is to keep it going. Because I told them to go have fun. And it's not all about racing. It's all about fun and doing things different, like asking drivers questions.
Some driver interviews?
They would come up to you, and they wouldn't ask you about the races going on. They'd go, which one of your competitors would you let date your daughter?
None of them.
But stuff
Right.
like that gets
Yeah.
people, it kind of just lightens the mood.
Get
and
them
then
thinking.
they got some water guns and stuff, and they were doing some water gun stuff. And they tried to come up to me and have me do some things, and they hit me at a wrong time, and I was cussing and swearing at my computer because it wasn't working properly. And they turned around and go, we'll come back later. I didn't see him again the rest of the tour, but that's okay. I seen him, but they didn't try to ask me any more questions the rest of the tour.
You stole their vibe. We're not going back.
We're not going back to that guy. No, but it was a lot of fun. Yeah, Darn TV Girls. We're gonna get more. I'm working on more Darn TV Girls.
Oh.
Not that they did a bad job. I don't want to wear them two out. I want. My goal is to get like 8 of them, 8 or 10 of them that we can mix in throughout different big events, like this Fillsville deal. It'd be cool if I had a couple Darn TV Girls there. If the Underwood deal. If I could build it up, like maybe next year, if I get that, you just kind of throw them in there. And we're not there for, like I told the girls, we're not. I think I made it pretty specific. No butt cheeks, no boobs, no. We're not hanging all this stuff out for the world to see. We're going to look professional. We're going to look clean, and we're going to portray racing and us in a good way, good manner.
Sell our game.
Sell our game.
Sell the show. Mm-hmm.
And they did a great job.
Yeah. No, they were always smiling and pleasant. I thought that was nice. So
stress got real on the last night. Brandy wanted to get home. There was a lot of tension down in Victory Lane. Everybody wanted to get home, and that was the kind of the fact that it took till night 5 for me to kind of sense a lot of tension.
Couldn't have nothing to do with the tornado, right on the west side of town.
Exactly.
Right. Sirens blaring. Right. Yeah. Well, and again, as we've suffered ourselves, if you will. I mean, when it's close to the end, you're ready for it to be over.
Yep.
So, yeah.
So, yeah.
That sounds human to me.
Are we ready to start in Underwood?
Ready.
Yeah.
Legends. What can I say about Legends here for 30 seconds?
Yeah.
A Wednesday night, a weekly show, nothing special about it for the NX Legends.
Not connected with anything.
Not connected with anything.
No going somewhere tomorrow. No nothing.
34? Or 30?
I was thinking 2, but maybe it was 4 when it was all said and done. Yeah.
Actually, that's very, very interesting. This sums up the legend class right here on the back side of your sheet here.
You going to read that for them, guys?
I'll let you read that. Because
Why do I have to read it?
That sums it up. That's what makes it so hard to win, because they're all with that same mindset.
Which one am I reading? Which one is it?
The one about
top one, the price of the championship, or the key ingredients? For those of you that don't know, this is a checklist that I made for Max that he doesn't follow and he just pencil whips all the time. That's what this is.
As in a bolt check on your car type of deal.
Yep. This is a checklist that you're supposed to do on your race car every single week, and
because you think that you can outdo your competitor.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. You think you can outwill them, outwork them, outthink them. This says it very nicely.
Is it the bottom one, the 2 ingredients, or the championship one?
I think the bottom one.
Okay. There are 2 ingredients when it comes to following your dreams. Making something happen that the average person deems difficult. If you truly believe it, that's step 1. Step 2 is the hard work that goes along with it.
Yep. That does describe a lot of legend guys. Well, it's races that do good anyway, but yeah.
And that's what I learned about that is in Underwood, where you can really see what they're doing and working in. It's not a beginner's class. It is competitive and wow. And that really what makes what Preston Martin can do so amazing. Because
the rest of them aren't just pulling over or showing up unready. So, yeah.
Preston Martin was able to pick up the feature win. We did have to run a B main for them guys. There was 30, as you said, 32.
Yeah, 2 or 4.
I think 32 is the right number. I said 34, but 32. If I do the math right, we had 24 in the feature, 12 in the B main, and we transferred 4, so that's carry the 1. That's 32. You are correct.
Okay. I'm just going by what I heard, not what I know.
Preston Martin, Gage Madler, Austin Weiss, Noah Madler, and Colton Miller, your top 5, which they put on a great race. Excellent race.
The McLean County Speedway is the perfect track for the legends.
Yeah. Years ago, Ivan was kind of hubbing them out of there. I mean, many years ago now. But I think what you're saying is, I mean, they just show their true everything as the track gets littler because it's more to their scale.
And they're a very, very small car. So if not that Nodak or Dakota Speedway or anything's wrong with them, they're so far away they look even smaller.
Yeah.
But at McLean County, you're right up on it. It just looks.
Yeah. It brings the track more to their scale.
You can hear things so much different at McLean County too. One thing I noticed, those brakes, you can hear them like that whining of the brakes. Even the hobbies I noticed at McLean
the
County.
Squeaking, squealing.
The cleaning out the motor, you could really, really hear that at McLean County.
A lot of guys do that. Yeah, they kick it out of gear and vroom, vroom, then put it back in gear and down the back straightaway. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, good ears.
Then we'll roll into, let's go junior slingshots first. I know we didn't run them first, but junior slingshots, Landon Holgren. What a unique personality he has.
Off your recommendation, I sent out a friend request to him. And yeah,
it's pretty good, isn't
it? I just, for the most part, know him from Facebook, so always working and paying attention on his cars.
Social media matters.
Yes. Defending champion Eli Turnbull, second. Jax Iverson, who we will we'll get to know better as the tour goes along, because I felt, opened up as the tour went along. Like with his personality was able to flourish as the tour went.
Back to summer camp. You get to camp. You're not saying nothing to nobody. You're a little nervous. By the end of the camp, you're running around with your shirt off.
Jake Schertl,
Well
Hallie
said.
Turnbull, Ellie Ruby, Jager Malin, Sophie Schertl, Carter Fichter. That kind of set the tone. Most of them drivers came with us the whole way. Landon Holgren did not. He said that was going to be his only night. So, but most of them junior slingshots came with us the whole way from that point on.
Are you all gathering at like a certain hotel, or just fend for yourselves?
Fend for yourself.
Yeah.
Well, my team, the Tougher Than Dirt Tour crew, is gathering at the same hotel, but
driver wise,
you're on your own. Yeah. IMCA Northern Sport Mods. This guy here, I feel this whole summer has been a coming out party, but he really stamped his name on the coming out party, racing party, Keenan Glosser. You've been talking about him all year, but I think he's been kind of yo-yoing. He's won a few back and forth, but this deal here, he showed up and he was ready to play.
Yeah. He's won some races, like you say, but he showed up ready to pay attention. And
this one here, what Chad Stretchen starts up front, gets out front, and I thought to myself at this point, this might be a stinker. Chad's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Been around the block a time or two. He's pretty solid.
He made no mistakes. He was running his line, running fast.
Then pretty soon here comes Pace Herrera, Price, Utah. And then here comes Keenan Glosser. And them two young men just kind of, I don't want to call Chad old because he's the same age as me, but kind of blew the doors off the old man.
Compared to Pace and Keenan.
There's 30 years difference there.
Yeah. Right. There is.
So let's analyze that a little bit. What are they just not caring about anything, throwing it in? I mean, it was wild the way they were going in the turns there. They kind of just flew by Chad coming out of 4 there. And
I'm going to kind of put it on this right now. Both of them drivers, Keenan and Pace, they race everywhere. And there's no racetrack. I feel like they're doing it enough at a young age. There's no racetrack that surprises them.
That would be fair. They're traveling enough to where they're not just not settling in on a track or two. Their eyes are wide open to whatever the situation may require.
And Chad stays in Minot. He travels a little bit here and there. He tries to make it to Underwood when he can, but I don't think it's weekly. He makes it to Estevan a couple times a year. But other than the Tour, Chad is relying on experience, and I'm not saying it's bad because Chad showed speed all Tour long. Chad was not slow. And Stan Tomlinson, these guys were quick all Tour long, but these two younger guys, their programs are put together. The car-wise, they're mentally there. The only time you've seen a mental ding was when we get to Williston, and we can talk about it when we get there or whatever. Mm-hmm. But Pace Herrera second, Stan Tomlinson third, Chad Stretchen fourth, Cole Hanshew fifth.
What brings a guy like Pace to come all the way from Utah to North Dakota?
Seat time, run on different racetracks, get better.
Yeah.
And plus they're promoting his brand, and getting in front of new crowds promotes your brand.
He was here last year.
Yep.
So.
But he said they had such a good following up here that they almost felt like they needed to come back again.
Landon Holmgren, we talked about his Facebook page. DeRegan started following his mother on Mom TV.
Yep.
It's weird how you promote yourself. And Pace, he had a crowd selling
shirts.
Yeah, nice display. A genuine pleasure to have a conversation with. I mean, yeah, just well-balanced kids here. So, 17 years old. So,
Then we roll to hobby stocks. The guy comes from Arizona, never sees the McLean County Speedway until about 2 in the afternoon when he showed up there.
Yeah.
And he wins. The 19X Nathan DeRegan.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of just consistency'd them guys to death. He wasn't super fast, or he was fast, but he wasn't like that, oh my God, he's so much faster than everybody else.
Right. It wasn't apparent like.
It wasn't Caden Appelt in Minot.
Yeah.
That's the best terminology I can use.
I thought that Nathan had a car that was just freer than the rest, so he's able to turn corners pretty good. But like you say, great at staying out of trouble, all things considered.
Diesel Raynard and Cass Saxon did not let him have it easy. Right. They were giving him the little bumps going in the corner, saying, hey, we're back here. Don't screw up. We're back here. Nothing rough or egregious. It's just kind of letting them know we're here,
I'm glad you brought that up because, Keenan won that. Diesel gets second. Cash, the money man, gets third. You're telling me I get no points for all that?
Not on Dirt Weekly Fantasy.
Well, yeah. See? That was established on the top.
I know. Isaac threw it out there, but I'm like.
Then Tyson Grinstead starts a trend right here of winning a hard charger and a cooler from Sebo Motorsports, the great sponsor of the Dirt Weekly.
Yeah.
And then Sage Borrud fifth. Kyler Satrin went -5. We talk about red arrows. I think that was one of the biggest surprises of the night for me. Just didn't seem to have the pace.
Where he did show it later in the week.
He did show it later in the week, but night one. Yeah. It's kind of like, so if you take this, you take a snapshot of this to opening night pace versus night 5 pace, and we'll talk about it when we get to Minot. The opposites were going on at, we'll talk about it when we get there.
And then you mentioned Keenan's situation in Williston. This is kind of Pat's situation. If Pat has a better night here.
Yep.
Where did Pat end up in Underwood?
Ended up 8th.
8th.
Brody Beater 7th, Pat Smith 8th, Brooklyn Tomlinson, Caden Rumpfo. Which it was cool to see Caden Rumpfo.
Yeah.
Caden Rumpfo, a guy that races almost strictly Botno.
Yeah. Carrying the family number 44.
Mm-hmm. I think our flower here is bringing ants, guys. Because there's about 4 ants, and now I feel like they're crawling all over us. So the landlord has introduced ants to his house. Yeah. Yep, they're crawling on the vase.
One's up there.
And there's one down here that just went underneath the soundboard over there. If it visits you, just kill it.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Flowers.
So that was night number 1. Exciting night.
Before
Great
we leave
night.
McLean County.
So we're still there.
We got more to go?
No, go ahead.
So McLean County, we know it's all things Tomlinson, right? And I get myself thinking, what Tomlinson, Stan, Marcus is having a better year? They both are just lighting the world on fire.
They're both having great nights.
Years. I mean, whew.
Max, can you get these out of here? Because there's like 3 more ants crawling on there, and I don't want the ants over here. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Took
Might
care
have
of
to run them
hopefully-
outside again.
Yeah, took care of that ant problem, hopefully. Take them all the way outside. I don't want them in here. Otherwise, I'll put them in your bed with you.
Every rose has its thorn, Brandon.
Well, I don't have a problem with ants. I was killing them as I found them, but I just
They need to go to work
it's
outside.
it's kind of like a tick. Once you see one, you feel them all over you.
They're everywhere. Uh-huh.
Are you ready to move to Williston? Great night in Underwood. Great way to kick off the tour. We were so excited. Ben Deathridge and I were so excited on the drive home that we kept ourselves awake just by bullshitting about the races and what we just saw and how pumped we are for night number 2.
I know we hopped on the phone.
Yeah, I called
coming
you.
in, so I know.
Have you talked about Ben yet? You talked about your ladies.
Yeah, I'll go to the crew afterwards. But Ben Deathridge from IMCA TV, we bring him up for this deal, which I think just adds a super element to it because it doesn't put everything on me up in the announcer's booth. That's the biggest thing because I'm trying to manage several hats. I got the broadcast going. I got people messaging me about things on the Tougher Than Dirt Tour, drivers messaging me. There's so many things going, and I can just go, Ben, take it from here. And Ben just calls 2 or 3 races while I handle whatever fire is going on. He's second to none. His knowledge of racing, his detail to his craft, and getting all the sponsors. I felt like I wasn't even doing my job because he would go through every sponsor or go through 3 or 4 sponsors to these guys, and it became a joke after night 1 and then into night 2. We don't want to be in Brandon's row, when we announce the cars. We want to be in Ben's row because Ben says the Darn TV, Beater Brothers Construction, Magic Towing, Chubby Chassis, Brody Beater.
I thought that was funny when he got to Cade Napheld. The Strawberry Lake Drinker Team. But he said it. He didn't say it in jest, just as professional and as boom.
That's what I would add, too. I mean, it just rolls off. I mean, the way he has it organized on his laptop, it just rolls off like
Do you
he's
think
known
it
it for
gets
years.
old for him, racing?
No, I think he's wired. He's wired just like me. We don't get
Because he was heading out to that Oregon tour.
Yeah, he's going to 8 nights. It starts Saturday. He has the Wild West Speed Week or whatever. 8 shows and 8 nights starting Saturday to Saturday.
Ooh, yeah. Uh-huh.
So, IMCA Stock Cars and IMCA Modifieds joined us. We'll hit them real quick. Joe Flory picking up the feature win in the IMCA Stock Cars. Got out front right away and pretty much led the whole thing.
I'm glad Joe's back.
Yeah.
I have missed him.
Kind of bright colors. Orange, yellow, white. Mm-hmm.
Troy Heupel, Jason Storbakken, Will Matajovic, and then Jake Nelson, which we'll talk about as the tour goes on because Jake Nelson also played race director for the Tougher Than Dirt Tour.
Yeah.
And it is what you'll see here, and just like I talked about in McLean County, Tomlinson's do very well in Underwood. Flores, Hagens do very – it's weird how you get to know a track and just get kind of have an edge.
Yeah. Proud dad moment. I'm just going to say it really quickly. So Jake Nelson was the race director for all classes every night all week, okay? Williston, who race directed the stock cars, was my daughter Peyton.
Yep.
Learning how to do it. She has a passion. She wants to learn how to do it, and she got her feet wet a little bit.
She did a nice job. Mm-hmm.
So she was on the radio. She's being coached up now. Zach Heidebrink was watching, and now Zach Heidebrink messaged her and said, "Hey, I want to work with you a little bit." So they're going to work together. And
she's got the passion.
Yeah.
She's got the racing itch.
She's clear.
That girl amazes me with her passion.
And her message was clear. So that's what we want to hear. Mm-hmm.
And then IMCA Modifieds for the second year in a row on Tougher Than Dirt Tour night. John Flory picks up the win. Pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty cool night. Joe and John being brothers. being able to win
Yep.
perspective features.
And with it being Jetler Flory Memorial IMCA Modifieds over there in Williston, so I play that song. Which
I'm into it. I'm into it.
Don't it make you feel?
Who sings that?
Yep.
I don't know that part.
Brandon Biella with a good run, finishing second. Dalton Flory third. Gabriel Deshaw and Brady Biella the top 5. Kind of things to note in that one. You didn't want to pass John Flory because the bad luck bug hit you once you got past him. Marcus Tomlinson got past him, fell off, got a DNF. Jason Walla got past him, had issues, DNF. Basically, the racing gods were saying,
Not tonight.
Not tonight. This is John's night.
Why Jeffrey and Travis not starting?
What I understood is in hot laps, there was one of the hobby stocks broke a transmission, and the input shaft was out on the racetrack, and nobody seen it. So when the modifieds, the stock cars raced their heat races, nobody must have hit it.
Yeah.
And then in the modified heat races, Travis nobody seen it, hit this input shaft, poked a hole in the oil pan.
Oh.
And then it flipped over, and Kyler Jeffrey hit it.
The same piece got two cars.
The same piece got 2 cars, holes in oil pans, and they were done for the night because with crate motors, you're done for the night.
Yeah. You can't fix the pan, or you can't take it off. You can fix it, but you can't take it off.
Like JB
Well, I mean, I think as they went through overnight, I think that there was some of that kind of
So was
stuff.
the motors weren't ruined?
No, they turned them off. They felt the damage and were able to exit the track.
Phone calls were made to IMCA, explained the situation. IMCA said, go ahead and take your oil pan off, weld it up or whatever, and then put it back on.
Because that's a brand new motor for Travis.
Yep.
Yeah, that was good on IMCA. I mean, that was
Yep. Dave Bren said he will inspect it when they come up on the tour and put the seals in.
Yeah, that's how I'd heard it too. So nice that they had some lateral movement there. I mean, because they both ended up racing in Estevan the next day, and that's what we want. We want drivers racing.
We'll move on to junior slingshots.
So this is Thursday.
This is Thursday.
Yeah.
So that's Travis's first night out with that motor.
Yes.
That's got to feel like snake bite.
If that ain't a racing situation, I don't know what is. I mean,
well,
all's well that he was able to fix it, but I mean,
isn't
that about the way it goes?
When we get to the end of the tour, when we're all done with the tour stuff, remind me to tell a little bit of story because he was snake bit from the word go for the weekend, and it's all my fault or Ben's fault.
Oh,
we'll go back to it.
Some details.
We'll go back to it later, but junior slingshots. Jorn's driver.
Yeah.
Jorn's one to watch.
You're doing great. This ain't even set up. Keep going.
Hallie Turnbull gets off the schneid, puts one in the win column, her first ever on the Tougher Than Dirt Tour.
I was so happy for her.
At the Williston Basin Speedway.
She's had the speed. She's had, like I say, she's had some luck that didn't go her way. And even in the event there, Erin had shared that her switchers are over here and that she must have bumped it off because she fell from like 4th to 6th and got everything turned back on and went after it. And she does what we all want to do, at least me anyway, is enter low, stay low, and come out low fast.
Yep.
I can do it, but it isn't fast. She does it, it's fast, and man, yeah, she's my girl to watch is right, and she delivered.
How old is she?
Oh, boy, I don't know that. I'm going to take a shot at about 11.
This is like NASCAR where it seems like the multi-car teams have an edge versus the single-car teams because we talk about the Tomlinsons, we talk about the Florys, the Hagans, now the Turnbulls.
Yeah.
It just gets habit. You see the ones that are all working as a group. Jordan, you got to get your girls racing.
Well, yeah, that conversation goes through the house every now and then. Hasn't stuck to anything yet, but yeah, I mean, obviously her and Eli are brother sister, and had the privilege of parking right next to them there, and Aaron and Tanya are there paying attention, of course, and working on stuff, fixing some stuff from Underwood there, and yeah, the stars lined up for Hallie. She's just shown great speed for a while now, and just hadn't put it on the podium yet, and she did in Williston.
Younger than Eli.
Yes.
Yes.
And Eli looks very
Really
young
good.
already.
Yeah.
Well, obviously
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
So this was kind of like the turning. This was the night that mattered in the tour. I mean, all nights matter, but this is the one that kind of set the tone, because Weston Uranker, Cash Schroeder, Jack Coughlin, none of them three are tour drivers. They finished second, third, and fourth. The first tour driver was Jax Iverson, so this moved Hallie Turnbull into the points lead, and Eli Turnbull DNF'd, had a broken radius rod, from what I understood.
Yeah, there was something wrong with. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Something wrong with the.
So
steering
that
rod.
it just kind of flipped the points on its head at that point.
Yeah, because I believe you said she had a 6th in Underwood. So,
Yep.
So, yeah. So it ain't, like all tours, it ain't over with right away. Keep paying attention.
IMC and Northern Sport Mods, Pace Herrera picks up his first win on the Tougher Than Dirt Tour.
Mm-hmm.
Great battle with Chad Stretchin. Again.
Keeps the car underneath them just nice and straight. Staying out of trouble.
Jaden Pavlicek, this is the first competitive run he had on the Tougher Than Dirt Tour. He was in the top. He went +3 to finish third. He was up there battling with them all night. Tanner Conlon, Darren Schatz, your top 5. Tim Goodwin, Cole Hanshu, Ed Conlon, William Van Hook, Paul Warner, and Alex Basher.
It's nice to have Pavlicek on the tour, kind of an Eastern boy coming over to play with us, and that family's elite as well.
Yep. Rich has done a lot of racing and a lot of winning. So
But
Tim Goodwin is showing some speed.
excellent speed. He picked up a new car in the off season. Winter Nationals was the first night on it, and he's been working. And I think after this, he goes up and spends some time with Cody Shope to kind of try to fine tune what he's got going
I
on
think
there.
that's
yeah,
a good influence.
time spent with Cody is time well spent. So yes.
Back to the whole tonight was kind of the turning point. Keenan Glosser spins on his own. You know, like his first nick in the armor per se of kind of what he had rolling for the momentum he was carrying.
Yeah.
And spins on his own, goes down, collects another car, does a 360, and then tries to drive through a tractor tire or a implement tire. Made the doom scroll. So
yeah, it wasn't what he needed. So.
a DNF put him way down in points after that one.
Yeah.
Then IMCA Hobby Stocks, Nathan Duregan, 2 in a row to kick off the tour.
Yeah.
Just showed consistency like nobody else again, same as the night before.
Just being careful, staying out of trouble. I mean, just doing what we all want to do, and you're almost thinking, "Ooh, boy, can anybody race with him?"
Well, I had people texting me, I had people calling me, has anybody won every night of the tour? Has anybody done this? Has anybody? And I'm like, guys, we're two nights in, man. There's still 3 to go. Pat Smith turns his run around.
Starts showing the muscle.
Starts showing the muscle, +5. Diesel Raynard, +1. Kyler Satrin went -2, but he still stayed in the top 5. He's starting to gather the speed, I believe, the pace. Yeah. Then Tyson Grinstead picks up another Sebo Motorsports hard charger cooler.
17 spots.
Yep.
In his own words, I can't put a heat race together. It'd be nice to start up there, but yeah.
And then Colby Patterson, we had him all tour. Brody Beater, Eric Arens. I think it's Arens or Aarons. I'm not 100% sure. Cash Saxon and Beth Ann Gowdy.
Beth Ann showing speed.
All tour long.
Wow.
She went +10. If it wasn't for Tyson Grinstead, she would have easily been hard charger.
Yeah. Nice speed there and getting around good.
The cool story of the tour that I thought was awesome. We can bring that up too. You're gonna get I got it for you.
Ants. Ants in her pants.
One of the cool stories of the tour, I thought, was Ethan Beckedahl being able to run the tour with his dad, Steve Beckedahl. The two of them going on the tour together, 2 open trailers.
Yeah.
And 38 and 48. Well, unfortunately, the transmission that broke was Steve Beckedahl's, so we lost him basically for the rest of the tour at this point. He tried to put something together for Botno. Didn't even make it through hot laps. but just a tough. Pretty cool that they were going to go father-son on the tour together, I guess. That was the story.
Father-son time,
What Maggie brought up is there was a red flag for the lights going out on the back straightaway in Williston. And thinking on my feet or whatever, I grabbed the wireless. I said, "Hey, Morgan, you got the wireless mic?" He goes, "Yep." "Okay, I'll be down to get it." He goes, "Well, what if I ain't going to give it to you?" I said, "Well, then I'll go get my own wireless mic." I don't know. Grabbed the wireless mic, and I went out there, and as we were on red flag, I stuck it underneath the helmets, and we did some quick interviews. I thought it went fantastic. I don't know. Did you get
I wasn't able to hear it, so.
Very good. It was a little bit weird because I watched it back, not live, and so I was jumping, and I'm like, what is happening here? You know, because I landed on it, and you were doing your thing. No, new ideas are always welcome.
I heard it was very cool. So
and the girls were out there with cameras. My daughter Peyton had a camera out there. Max, were you out there with a camera too at one point?
I got waters.
Oh yeah, Max was the water boy. He went and got a bunch of waters for the drivers to get drinks.
It filled tons of dead air. So
yep,
I mean,
we could have sat there and played music, or I run out there, and then the excitement level that I had when I got back to the booth, I closed all my move goals on my watch. I mean, the exercise was in. I ran out there and ran back, you know.
Got the celebration?
So, yeah, that was a lot of fun. I think there's some TikToks. And the funny thing is the guys that were conversing with one another, the drivers that were conversing back and forth, throwing mud clumps at one another, I kind of had to dodge it a couple times going in between the cars because all of a sudden a mud chunk would fly over here and then one go over there. And
so Wednesday night, the crowd at McLean County was pretty good. What's Williston looking good?
Pretty decent for a Thursday night.
I didn't look up there. I usually do.
Pretty decent for a Thursday night.
How about tune-ins?
We were running down on the year before at this point. We were below numbers from 2025, but they pick back up here, which is weird because usually the weekday stuff is the stronger shows because during the week there's really not any racing I'm up against. But what I found was they had that special going down in Independence, the Summer Nationals, which overlapped us by 2 days. They got into Wednesday and Thursday. So maybe it just ended Wednesday. Did it overlap and take away some viewers? I don't have that answer.
I would imagine Ben gives you immediate credibility, the tour, from people all over the country because they know him.
Yep. And then,
good point.
And then if you don't have, the other thing is you need travelers to come in. You need a Duregan, you need a Herrera, you need a Morgan Olmsted, you need a Rocky Cottle. You need these guys to come in and give us that southern flavor to make the people down in Iowa purchase the broadcast and watch it. Because without that, if you're just an average person, you tune in, you look at Tougher Than Dirt Tour Night 1, I don't know what that is, so I'm just going to go over to Flow or XR, or I'm going to go whatever. I'm going to go do something else, you know. But if you go, Tougher Than Dirt Tour, Rocky Cottle's there, or Pace Herrera's there, or Nathan Dragan, I'm tuning into this stuff, you know, and you're going to watch it on your.
And it gives you a measuring stick, how your program's going up against a guy like that.
Yep.
I think that's exactly the sales. You get that measuring stick, you know. The guys that know Nathan want to say, well, you've been good in Arizona, he's good in Iowa. How you can do with that North Dakota bunch. So, yeah, stage is set. And it only takes a couple.
Yep.
So, yep.
Then we roll across the border to the Estevan Motor Speedway, which the excitement level of us going up to Estevan, their track's been solid all year. Me being able to brag to Ben that I'm 1 for 1 up there. And I want to know when he's going to shove a stat in about me. And he says, I'm not going to because you're not on the tour. And I'm like, oh, darn. Whatever. I didn't need a stat. I was just giving him grief. But
no Dirt Weekly Fantasies talk on Tougher Than Dirt.
Modifieds.
Not approved.
Modifieds and stock cars joined us again up there.
Yep.
So you were with us on Thursday in Williston, Friday in Estevan.
Mm-hmm.
And little brother Brock, blonde Brock Beater, picked up the win.
Yeah,
but
stock cars.
In the stock cars, but he was not the fastest car.
Right.
Chris Hortness in the 91T.
Which is his old car.
which confused the crap out of Ben and I up in the booth because they come out for the heat race, and there's a 17H and there's a 91T, both in the lineup, and one is Chris Hortness and one is Caden Tukeshire. And we're arguing, literally arguing on air, going, well, which one is it?
I didn't figure it out till after the heat, so.
But
why is he not racing full time?
well, he sold his car.
He can wheel, man. Wow.
He sold his car,
He can wheel a car.
and hasn't put another one together yet.
That had to give him the itch.
Oh, I'm
Because
sure it
it
did.
felt
Chase Davidson came home second. Hortness, who drove all the way up to the lead at one point in time, spun on his own, which, oh my, was that a nice... Brock Beater and Chase Davidson should be going home with wrecked race cars. Somehow they cleared it in that feature.
Is that a better to be lucky than good
Yes.
situation? I mean,
Yep.
because that was
Yep. Kyle Shope, he didn't even run a heat race. He went plus 11 in the feature, and then Caden Jortland, your top 5. Modifieds was an epic battle between Cody Shope, Travis Hagen, and Gabriel Deshaw.
Yeah.
Until it wasn't a battle.
It was fun to see the pictures of them 3 wide, side
Yes.
by side.
Gabriel Deshaw jumps out early, gets caught by Travis Hagen. Well, Travis Hagen is racing with Gabe. Here comes a 0-2 just chumming along. Do-do-do. Okay, you guys are racing. I'm going to just go down here 3 wide. They battle it out for a few laps or a few corners or whatever, and then Cody just kind of slid up and boom, gone.
Kind of puts her together in the middle lane there.
I'm going to go back to this. Gabriel's grandfather, Tom, sits by me at the races and in jest said, Gabe's mad that you didn't pick him in fantasy. Gabe running with Cody, Travis, Aaron, Marcus. I mean, who saw that coming?
I did.
Yeah.
That's why I picked him.
Holy smokes. He's got to feel – that's got to –
We did have high expectations, and he is delivering, but sometimes it's the rotation. So
See,
Slingshots.
the tour is still taking its toll on you.
I am tour hungover. I am. Monday was okay. I
I've
was
yawned
good.
a couple times myself. Huh?
I was good on Monday, man. When Tuesday hit, yesterday was tough, and I had safety meeting, and then this morning, I did not want to roll out of bed this morning. I'm like, whoa.
Were there late nights?
On the tour?
Yeah.
Which ones weren't?
It comes with the terrain.
You're rolling on about 4, 5, 6 hours sleep the whole tour. It's just what it is.
Yeah.
Junior slingshots. Hallie Turnbull, number 2.
In front of the hometown crowd.
Yep, in front of Estevan's crowd.
Like many, you win a feature.
Boom.
Boom. You back it up with another one right now. So
Held her brother off. Eli was there the whole time, even got to the outside. But as Jordan said earlier, Hallie able to roll the bottom all the way around
she
faster.
can enter low, stay low, come off low, and do it fast.
Yep.
We all want to do it.
That's a busy
She
night
does
for
it.
Aaron.
Yeah. Then he
Yeah.
brought his own car out.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was good to see Aaron. back
Eli
in the car.
Turnbull second, Jay Schertle, Sophie Schertle, Carter Fichter, your top 5. The big news in this one is there was a wreck coming out of turn 4 that, man, oh man, that was a hit along the wall. I can't remember, was it Dane Schertle or Jake Schertle? Jake Schertle. One of the Schertles hit the wall like crazy coming out of 4.
Whack.
Whack-a-mole. Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, and then Jax Iverson kind of got involved in it and didn't bust up, just kind of bruised up his hand or wrist or whatever.
Thought he got caught in the steering wheel.
But at intermission, when we did the redraw, Jax Iverson, because this wreck hadn't happened at that point in time, Jax Iverson gave us a good spiel. If you have a Darn TV replay account, go back, fast forward to the redraw, and just listen to old Jax, because it is worth the listen.
Any teasers?
He gave a detailed step-by-step occurrence of the Williston Basin Speedway and the feature and why he pulled into the infield and who told him to go back out on the track and who told him to go drive a certain way. He gave a detailed – he rambled on.
Was he saying this was sound advice or not good advice?
No, good advice. It was good advice. No, he wasn't – there was nothing malicious about what he was just a 10-year-old that was just
Ready to talk.
Ready to talk and
That's great.
lay the old heart on the sleeve. Oh, Maggie said Brandy interviewed him in Minot, and that video will be coming. That's awesome because we needed to keep he's got personality, and we need personality in racing, and he is the guy.
That's cool. Uh-huh.
IMCA Northern Sport Mods, Keenan Glosser, back to victory lane after a DNF the night before.
Yeah.
Sound like Cody had to get up pretty early to do a lot
Cody
of work
said
to the
that
car.
was a 6 o'clocker, but all said and done, it delivered, and it was ready to find victory lane again, and it did.
Pace Herrera second. The consistency that Pace Herrera is showing right now is that is why he's champion of the Tour this year.
Yeah.
Chad Stretchen, the consistency is why he was in the battle for the championship of the Tour on championship night.
Both staying out of trouble. I mean, it's just that's so important on these things. Just controlling yourself, controlling your emotions, if you will.
Chad Stretchen +9. Yeah. He would have got hard charger except for that darn defending champion Levi Runge got the hard charger. And then Jaden Pavlicek, a top 5. Stan Tomlinson. We missed Stan in Williston. He had to work, so he joined us again in Estevan. Lance Lochto went on the whole tour with us. Quentin Schertle, Tim Goodwin, Gunnar Raynard.
I thought Lance was having some great runs.
Yes, he was.
Mean, just racing with the names, if you will, and learning things and holding his own and doing good.
Different
good
redraw this year. So we went away from a couple years ago. We did trophies. We've done the beanbag toss for quite a few years. We went back to beanbag toss last year. I felt like it didn't have the same pop for the crowd. The crowd didn't get into it as much. The drivers didn't get into it. So I was like, this needs to go away. We need to regroup, do something different. I copied to the letter of the T in World of Outlaws. What they do by walking up, reaching in the NOS can, pulling it, having a quick interview. I thought that allowed the race fans, and we did it right in front of the crowd in Underwood, did it right in front of the crowd in Williston, right in front of the crowd in Estevan.
Get a little insight.
It allows the crowd to see their face and get a little talk. You know, they get a chance to do some talking. I thought it was fantastic. I'm a little biased. Plus, it shows off my darn TV girls because they're standing down there with the bucket.
I don't think you should.
That's all presentation.
Not
I like
boast about it. This thing hit on many, many levels. It felt really, really good. So talk away and boast away because it felt right.
I agree. The buzz was there.
Yeah, it just it helped create the whole atmosphere of the week, I thought.
You know, after I leave a track, I'm like, or a night of racing is done, you're like, that's my favorite track. Then you go to the next week, that's my favorite. It's just
it's great to leave with. I mean, that's what every track wants to have for a presentation is that, dang, that was just a great night of racing.
Then in the IMCA Hobby Stocks, Diesel Raynard defends his home track, but not without a battle, though. I mean, he battled with Nathan Duregan at the beginning of the race. And then here comes the old orange and white 16 with the white wheels rolling the bottom.
With the momentum of most cars on the top.
Yep. Pat Smith he finishes second. Nathan Duregan, Ethan Beckedahl, Cash Saxon, your top 5. And you'd never guess who got hard charger for the third night in a row. Tyson Grinstead.
Yeah.
Well, Tyson is one of those guys like Keenan. You talk about see him starting to come up, and he's showing it. Hallie Turnbull, you see it coming, and soon it's going to come to fruition. And
those are good examples for sure. And like I say, Tyson, parking together type of deal and all that. He really couldn't explain the heat race stuff. They were trying some different stuff and whatnot, and what seemed to work at one track, wasn't the same for the next night, and that's all part of learning. But just would have been a nice start, 5-6 rows better. But next time, next year.
Estevan Motor Speedway didn't disappoint. We had 2 red flags in the slingshots that kind of slowed the show down a little bit. So. And I think the slingshot race took almost an hour with the red flags and stuff. Not quite an hour, but it was a pretty lengthy time. Yeah. Ben and I did some, I don't know, rambling or talking or whatever you want to call it, some off-the-cuff stuff, which was a lot of fun. And, yeah, it's spawned into several things. There's some shirts that are coming.
You panned the camera and picked up anything you could take a shot at. Scooter boys are getting her there a little bit.
Scooter dude. Yeah, and it has grown legs. Let me put it that way. So,
order your shirts tomorrow.
Yeah, more to come. More to come. Thunder Mountain Speedway.
Well, before we leave there, Brock.
Yep. Oh, you're number one.
Brock, Diesel, Keenan. Come on, I get none of these points. That's 3.
Sucks to suck.
Stay at your table.
Sucks to suck. Don't know what to tell you.
Hey, I want to interject. Craig is working the system all the time. He never stops.
What did Isaac say in the group chat? It was Marketplace Foods is something and collusion.
Yeah,
or
the House
something.
of Collusion.
The House of Collusion. There's more collusion going on at Marketplace Foods than there is in the U.S. presidential election.
His day job must not have enough to do because he's constantly working the fantasy team. Oh, it is awesome. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know where we're at in points, but
you're winning.
Well, you haven't done any switcheroos yet, so we'll see when we get there. But
we'll get to it later. Can we go to Botno now?
Yes.
Botno, Thunder Mountain Speedway.
Well, no, I'll go back to Brock then. What a moment. That's got to feel good for you.
Oh,
it's got to feel good.
Super
2
proud
blonde
moment.
Young boys down there just waving their hair.
I like to say he never quits.
Never quits.
Never quits.
Yeah. I mean, Ben and I said we were going to alternate doing victory lanes because Estevan's so close we can run down there. Williston, we had Chris Morgan do it, which shout out to Morgan. Thank you for stepping up and doing that. Appreciate you a ton because it saved us. It's quite the little jaunt around, in Williston to go all the way around there. And then to get back up,
to get out of there,
you give something up. We would have gave up some introductions and whatever. So Chris Morgan handling it. Botno, Underwood were right there. So just down the steps, Ben just handled them all there. And I said in Estevan, we'll alternate them back and forth or whatever. But I vetoed him or whatever. I said, I'm going to do my brother. I said it right on the call. I'm going to go interview my brother, my little brother. So
you did,
that's a lot of fun. When certain guys hit victory lane, I think I made it a point one time in Minot to run down and do
that's what
yours.
you said, yeah.
I said, I'm going to go down and do it. I don't care how tired I am. I want to go down and I want that moment.
The end is in sight, so.
Yeah.
So,
I just want that moment.
Well, a big range
cool.
of emotions because he was so close to wrecking everything and,
Yep.
There's always a chance of injury and going from that to the pinnacle.
Yep, the trophy. Yep.
There's
Good on Brock.
benefits for what I do, and I take advantage of them benefits when I can. Thunder Mountain Speedway. First off, shout out to Eric Laudenschlager. He invited Ben, myself, Jake, Peyton, Jenny up to his lake cabin. We got on the road early so we could be there about noonish. And we spent about 2 hours. He gave us a tour of Lake Metagoshi, took us all around the whole lake and everything. If you go to Tougher Than Dirt Tour, you can just look up the schedule and then just go night to night to night on there.
See, all these hacks.
But a great couple hours on the water to just mentally get away, take a break, and just fun. So thank you, Eric, for inviting us up there and doing that.
Thanks for waiting until the second to the last night.
Up in Botno, they ran the Enduro class, they call it. Waylon Poitras picks up the win. I got to know Waylon a few years ago over at Devil's Lake. Pretty cool guy. Try to talk him into getting a hobby stock or something so he can come race with us a little more. But fun guy to be around. Sport Compacts, Chris Yost. Oh, look, at my driver wins. Now do I get points? Or
I
what?
will give you all of your points if I get my points. Deal.
And then we'll roll into junior slingshots. Eli Turnbull. First
Redemption.
win. Yeah, redemption. First win of this year's tour. Jax Iverson, I thought maybe Jax had something for him. He finishes second. Jager Malin, Hallie Turnbull fourth, and Ellie Ruby in fifth.
At the end of that race, Eli was stroking it.
So, he was good.
He was going.
He was enjoying the moment, yeah.
Yeah.
I tell you, just to reflect on those slingshots again, they are going fast.
They're turning
they're
lap
going
times
fast.
They're turning lap times right with the big cars.
Just to jump back to Esteban there, when Hallie and Eli were going, I mean, I just really recognized the speed through the corner. I mean, their tires are, they're dancing along there, a little bit tight type of deal, and I mean, it's like these kids are moving.
And it's got to feel all the faster, that smaller.
Yeah, scaled down.
I mean, you got to feel it a lot more.
I feel like they're going 100. If you ever drove a go-kart, you're like, I feel like I'm going 100 miles an hour. You're probably doing 30. I don't know, because you're so low to the ground and everything's little. Yeah, probably same thing. Yeah, good on Eli.
IMC Northern Sport Mods, Keenan Glosser, third win of the tour, the 2026 tour.
I've noticed.
You've noticed what?
That he's winning a lot.
Oh, yeah, it's your driver again.
I'm doing great on the tour.
Chad Stretchin, Mr. Consistency, there every night.
Yeah.
Pace Herrera, Mr. Consistency, there every night. Those were second and third. Tim Goodwin, I thought, had a really good run. Stan Tomlinson, top 5. What stood out to me in this one, we had an excellent race going, and then it got really ruined by cautions. It took, I think, 4 tries to do a green-white checkered at the end, and finally the old principal had to step in and say, guys, we're looking really bad here. We're going single file. And I will never question one of Jake's decisions at all. That's the decision he made. I'm sticking behind him 100%. Me as a fan, couldn't we just have one more?
Because they're on that one restart,
Yep.
Pace had Keenan.
Yes.
I'm going to go there. You're right. So Pace, the track coming around 1 and 2 had migrated low, but Pace had found some grip on 2 up high, and every time those cautions would come out, I'd see him hit the brakes. He didn't even want to pretend to be teasing anybody, and even on the run, he's young, but as we've said, don't give a sighting because Keenan's sharp. Keenan's on top of the game, and he knows that, so he doesn't want to give it a shot. With 3 to go, he has to go for it. I mean, he can't wait forever, so he blows around it, and they come around, and it's a yellow. Keenan reads everything that just happened with Pace, gets up there,
and some were complaining
and blocks line, and that is racing too. But Pace had done such a good job of saving it, because he knew he was faster out of 2, and then it didn't pay off for him.
And I'm going to clarify Tougher Than Dirt Tour rules. I'm going to clarify it because you know what the Tougher Than Dirt Tour is? It's mine. So I get to make the rules the way I want them.
It's my sandbox.
Okay. We end under green.
I applaud that.
We do not – a white flag in my world, just because the field takes the white flag, in my world, that does not mean that's a completed race. That means we still have another lap.
We have another restart.
We have another restart or whatever. We're going to green-white checker this thing until we finish under a checkered flag.
As Jordan just so beautifully stated, a restart changes everything. Go back to your race.
Yeah, I didn't want that.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, again, the Pace Keenan deal. I mean, if you didn't catch it, go back and watch it, like you say. But I actually like both drivers, of course. But I thought Pace was doing a good job of saving his move till he could
timed it
capitalize
just right.
on it.
Yep.
And he come around, it was yellow, and I'm like, was Keenan paying attention? Oh yeah, he was.
Yeah.
That's what we and a lot of times we drivers, if we done our pass and we pass under the flag stand under green, we want it to stay that way because you don't get a second opportunity.
Right. And what was transpiring there is the yellow was coming out after like 1 or 2 cars take the white flag. So we were going all the way back to the last completed lap for the simple fact, and I'm going to give her a huge shout out right now, electronic timing and scoring was not working. So Jen Ravinius was hand scoring this whole race by herself.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. When you know.
So I got some criticism because they said, well, you go back to the last completed lap, them 3 drivers crossed the line before the yellow came out. Why can't we go with them 3 drivers? And I said, just please bear with me and understand she is one woman up there doing scoring, and it's a hell of a lot easier. I'm not easier. It's just the way it's going to be done. We're going to go back to the last completed lap, the fully completed lap, and we're going to roll with it.
I didn't even know what you just said, and I never caught on.
She did a great job.
It snuck by me.
Amazing job up there, keeping track of that. And
if you've ever been around hand counting, your opinion on how things happen will change.
There were some times that we went back to my replay. We were trying to figure out who was ahead of who on some restart lineups. We'd go back, I'd pull up the replay, and we'd kind of watch through it. Just a fantastic job. Shout out to her. Back against the wall.
Shout out to Jen.
Back against the wall. Had to figure it out. She got
improvised, made it happen.
Yeah. Hobby stocks. IMC Hobby Stocks Diesel Reynard, 2 in a row. Kind of setting the tone for the rest of the tour. Taking the momentum away from Nathan Dragan. I'm going to touch on him here in a little bit. We talked about it last night. What we kind of thought happened here. If you want to tell the story about Brooklyn here when I go through the top 5, you can. Caden Appelt, took him a little while to get used to the track. Went +7, finishes second. Kyler Satrin, Ethan Beckedahl, Pat Smith in the top 5. Hard charger Nathan Duragan finishing 6th.
Yeah, coming from tail end there. The Brooklyn part, the B main stuff?
Yeah, there was an incident in the B main.
Yeah, okay.
Brooklyn Tomlinson was leading the B main. Nathan Duragan had a run going down the front straightaway. Went into turn 1, slid in the mud a little bit at the bottom, made contact with Brooklyn. Nathan got put to the tail. Brooklyn kept going. After the race was all over, they go to the pits. Brooklyn goes to her pit, or they're in the tech area. And
they both have qualified for the A main.
They both qualified for the A main. Nathan was able to get back up to 4th and qualify. Brooklyn won the B main. So they both qualified.
4 cars went.
Yep.
So
Nathan gets out of his car, goes up and apologizes to Brooklyn and Stan right away. Just goes up and he says, and then anything you need to fix your car, come get it.
It's on me.
It's on me. Come get it, because he felt terrible. And Nathan went back to his trailer, parked the car, beelined it over to Brooklyn's, and they were just going to leave the car and say, no, it's good enough. It's a hobby stock. It's good enough. And Nathan dove in there, figured out what was wrong with it, bent upper control arm, bent ball joint, went back to his pickup, got the parts that were needed, back over and fixed Brooklyn's car, or helped fix Brooklyn's. I don't think he did it all on his own, but he helped fix Brooklyn's car to get her car ready for the A main before he even touched his.
Class act.
Yeah. I didn't realize Brooklyn's was banged up, so I knew it went around, but I didn't realize it was banged up. Again, just a testament to Nathan. I mean, he was just super cool all week long, but when it was a tough situation, he still was cool. So,
but at the same time, Nathan Duragan had a right rear flat in the heat race, and that put him behind the 8 ball, because that put him tail back in the B main. And then it put him tail in the feature. He barely made the feature by 1 position.
Yeah,
he was the 20th qualifier.
He was the last car, yeah.
But I feel like, I don't know if it was either the flat tire in the heat race or the incident with Brooklyn, he started driving different at that point. His pace.
His wings had been clipped, per se. And he was driving careful, and maybe I'm just going to ad lib here, embarrassed on bumping into Brooklyn there and causing that. And it seemed like maybe his racing mindset had switched.
Yep.
Certainly, as the days go by and we reflect back on it. So,
well, I think that as part of the tour as well, you don't want to make a bunch of enemies when you're traveling together night after night after night.
Yeah, some people will feed on that, but I would say the majority don't need that. And I felt that he just wanted that to go away, and in the meantime, we had to race. So,
yeah.
Thanks for sharing that.
So that sets up. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I'm going to give Nathan a shout out here. I mean, for those of you watching at home right now, the Dirt Weekly, either on YouTube or Facebook, search up Nathan Duragan Racing, search up Mom TV, go follow their pages. It's worth it. I mean, just to see the updates, because he'll go into detail. You can go back and watch the video where he kind of explained how bad he felt for getting into her. There was no reason for him to do what he did. You know, he explains himself.
You just hear their perspective
Yep.
and how they're computating it.
So now we're 4 nights into it. No drop night this year. We've completed 4 nights. The championship table is set. We have our players. 2 cars in each class have a realistic chance.
It's a real race.
Yes.
It's a real points race, and weather
hanging
is becoming
over us.
a topic.
The 2 features in Botno, the Tougher Than Dirt paid, and then they got a bonus.
Chase Conway, Lori Conway.
Yeah.
They they made it $2,000 to win, and they did it in cash that we got to hand them guys in victory lane. So for the sport mods, it was $1,300 cash. For the hobby stocks, was $1,600 cash.
That's a huge.
Yes, I had shared in the past. I keep missing the Robbie Conway Memorial. Adam and I rode up together. Was able to catch up with Rod and Shirley and show appreciation for everything they do. Chase, again, just this race is so big, and then that celebration is so big too, and they're together. It's electric in Botno.
It gives me goosebumps when I talk about it.
Too, right
I got
now.
goosebumps.
There's a lot of emotion there.
The fact that they came to me and asked for the Tougher Than Dirt Tour to be a part of the Robbie Conway Memorial, or to basically be the Robbie Conway Memorial up there, it means the world to me. Because the Conway family, so much respect for them, and Rodney and Robbie himself when we had him, and then Lori and Chase and everybody. It just means the world. There's pictures of Max carrying tires for Robbie Conway when Max was little. Max spent a majority of his years in the pits without anywhere to hang out because I was doing Nodak Speedway stuff, and Robbie pulled him in and had him in the pits with him, and there's so many stories that I can go into, but they allow me to be a part of the part of the Robbie Conway Memorial, and it just means so much.
It was a cool night.
And it's for the 3rd or 4th year in a row, it is a badass night. It's not even a cool night. It is a badass night.
Their kickoff,
night.
their opening night.
Yep. Super night.
Being that there too, yeah. Like I said, it's very emotional, and at the same time, it's electric. It is. It's from the rescue fire crews to it's just same people. Repeat people going all the time for the same moment of reflection. So
we talk about the racing
Great
family and how much it means, and it does mean something. My father-in-law, he mentioned something to me. He's passed away now, but he said no one has ever truly gone until people stop thinking about you, talking about you, and remembering you. And that's why these memorial races, Robbie's still there. That's what you're feeling. You're feeling the memories of him and the energy and
reflect
what he
to the
brought.
conversations you've had with him. I mean, that's where I go. So,
Yep.
And of course, the number 2 is so everything's
Yep.
based on that, and the amounts to win and stuff like that. It just a nice touch. Again, just a lot of people just want to say hi and be there. And we were.
Those that don't know this, and I got to tell the story while I was up there, the Thunder Mountain Speedway holds a super special place in my heart, as does Underwood, and I can tell that story as well. Thunder Mountain Speedway, May 30th, 1998.
Oh, no. This is like him talking.
May 30th. Do you know what May 30th, 1998 was?
You must have won that race.
I was 15 years old, and I made my actual racing debut at the Thunder Mountain Speedway. May 30th, 1998. First time ever driving a race car. I believe you guys were up there.
Oh, I thought you were going somewhere else.
No.
The other part.
Which one's the other part?
You went in the A-Mod race.
Oh, no. That's
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
That's
I'm
a
sorry.
complete another story. This one here
Same
is my
track.
racing debut. Same track. My one and only A-Mod victory.
Oh, here
I am
we
an
go.
IMCA
Here we
modified
go.
feature winner.
Here we go.
I beat
Here
Jordan.
we go.
Oh, wow.
Jordan let me win.
That's why I'm laughing over here. I don't want to look like I'm completely off keel here, but yeah.
Yeah, there's several things that mean, my very first race ever sitting in a car was a big yellow Chevelle, number 47,
Yeah.
from my Uncle Norm.
What day? You say May 30th?
May 30th.
Day before your birthday.
Yep.
All right.
It was I was 15. It was the day before my 16th birthday.
Wow. So many memories there for you.
And I won on modified race up there, my one and only ever.
Oh, how we doing on that weekly Dirt Weekly Fantasy? Yeah.
Well, Keenan and Diesel did win up there too. So
Yeah.
if you want to go talk about that.
Why do you got to keep bringing that up? He's going to keep rubbing it in our face.
Oh, good. I don't
So,
know.
but I got to every year we go up for that deal. I'm only up there one time a year, and I get to see the people, like the gentleman that was key in brokering the deal to have the racetrack on that land and built the way it is. He was there the first night I ever raced, and he tells stories. Him and his wife were there. Tells story about how young I looked, and they were just so excited. We sat in line in the concession area and just BS'd while we were both waiting for our food. And then as we were doing the giveaways, the Conways had so many giveaways, cups and hats and bikes. And so many giveaways. As I was doing the giveaways, she asked if she could have one of the cups, and I made sure and gave her one of the cups. And it just, the memories just flow while we're up there. Like my emotions, the memories, everything about it. Just
like a time capsule.
Yes.
Yeah.
Isn't it a shame that summer doesn't last longer? Because each track is so picturesque and have its own thing. Botno, it's gorgeous, but the Southwest Speedway is equally gorgeous. Estevan, the mining areas around it, it's just Williston, the river. It's just there's so many beautiful tracks.
But in Underwood, the last few years we've had people call them Tonka trucks, the people watching at home on Darn TV. They sit there and they see them big trucks off the back of turn 1 and 2, and a couple of people ask, "Where's all the Tonka trucks this year? We don't get to see them."
Trucks. They're gigantic.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'd fit on a highway.
You should be able to control that. Dylan, he's part of that. Marcus is a part of that. They run the whole thing.
Yeah.
Bring them over.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boy,
give us a ride, Dylan.
Those could pack a track, I would think.
I think they might be overly packing the
Probably
track
crush
when it's
the
all
corners.
done. Seeing if I missed anything. Maggie, yeah. She interviewed both the Turnbull kids.
Oh.
So that'll be coming as well. And then,
That'll be fun.
Yeah. Championship night, Nodak Speedway. Mother Nature wanted to ruin the day. Mother Nature wanted to rain on the parade again, shenanigan us up.
The proverbial. What's worse than rain? The forecast of rain.
Yeah.
So
That wasn't a forecast of rain.
Armageddon.
That was a forecast of you're not seeing Monday.
Right.
That's what they were saying. It's over tonight.
Yeah. The only thing worse than rain is the forecast of weather. We'll call it on this deal, but as the day went on, and it's going to get later, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock.
First off, shout out to the Nodak Speedway. I was getting phone calls early in the morning. They were communicating over, hey, this is what we're thinking. This is maybe what the plan is. And then as the day went, I went down there and met with them guys, and we came up with a game plan. They were 100% on board with getting the tour classes in. And I appreciate that a ton because we did not get to complete the tour last year. We got rained out last year. And so them just allowing and working with us to get the tour classes in, shout out to them, the whole board of directors, everybody involved, Smalls on the track crew, more than accommodating. So
that's awesome. I agree.
Yep.
I agreed. To be able to focus right in on those two classes because we had stock cars and mods scheduled also. So I'm completely in favor of that. I mean, especially after it rained out last year and the nice points race that was going on. I mean, it needed to happen, and it did. So
we'll talk about stock cars real quick. Will Shareski gets off the Schneid.
Yeah.
And picks up the feature win. You had a good run going. You had some speed around the bottom.
Found
and then
the podium.
Caution came out.
I didn't need that caution, but I got it.
Brenner Grinstead, I feel like another lap or two. If they cut the laps because of the weather, they went from 20 to 15. I don't know if you knew that or not.
I did not know
I
that.
did not know that either. I was tired like it was 20.
I'm pretty sure they cut the laps because it didn't seem like the full length to me. He's shaking his head, yes. So they went from 20. If that's a 20-lap race, I think Brenner Grinstead wins his first stock car feature.
Well, I told Brenner if he'd have did the Isaac 180, he might have won it anyway.
Yeah.
He said it caught a hole, and I'm like, you gassed it across there because I gassed it right behind both of you. But good on Brenner. I mean, he had pretty good hot rod too. Brock knocking on me, so
Brock knocking on the back door of you, hitting the let's go, buddy.
Yeah.
Is that what you were talking about before the show, that he was pushing Jorn or what?
No, what I was talking about.
He was saying I let Brenner by.
Oh.
Well, because like
Oh.
He didn't say that, but that's what he
Collusion.
meant. Yeah.
like you were referencing.
Look at him, straight facing it too.
The vision was, you saw it coming. It looked like, I mean, Will's running a great race.
Yeah,
He
but
looked
he's
good.
off to my right, not off to my left. Who is Will?
You're digging, and it just seemed like if you just kept it going, it looked like it was your race to be had.
That's what I felt.
Yes. And then that yellow came out, and Jordan's in the car. He's like, I'm good here. Will's at first. Brenner's at second. I'm in third. This is a perfect night.
No, Brenner is still in third. I'm in second on the start.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's where you're riding me. You say I let him by. I didn't let him by. But on fantasy, it might look like it. You got third and fourth. I got 1 and 2.
It's a
great night.
It's a great finish until I look at what you got. I'm like, wait a minute. I was excited until I overanalyzed it.
Overanalyzed it, yeah. So,
Yes, fun to watch. We only got the stock cars in, did not get the mods in. I have not seen any update or Facebook post. I have no idea if we're making up the mod feature.
I know nothing.
I know nothing. I'm guessing
It's only
Marketplace
Wednesday.
Foods Collusion doesn't know anything.
Well, what I would say to that is I put that we just let that one go. We just
do
put
you know
it.
why?
We just let
Do you
that
know
one
why?
go.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
his cars weren't here.
We just let that one go and we
Yeah.
just call it good.
We're going to have to make it up because I think you're going to drop me. So- and my guys were here, so your guys were not. Yeah, that could be important. I have no influence. But I wish I
IMCA
did.
Northern Sport Mods. Pace Herrera, 4 points over Chad Stretchen going into championship night. That was the battle. Outside shot, I think Keenan Glosser was like 8 or 10 back. So, I mean, there was an outside chance.
But that DNF just drug
Yeah.
him down all week.
But, I mean, Chad Stretchen getting out front right away again. Pace Herrera getting up there. A duel between them three. Call them the three tougher than dirt two Escaries or what a Musketeers.
And I thought Pace was doing a good job at defending his points.
Yep.
Because, I mean, I can tell like he can drive a little better, faster with risk. But he keeping it under him. So.
But they finished Keenan Glosser with the win, Pace Herrera second, Chad Stretchen third, Levi Runge made the trip down, defending champion, and then Stan Tomlinson a top 5. Pace Herrera, your 2026 champion.
Yeah, I thought he drove a very smart, cerebral tour because he had the points lead. Keenan was getting wins. He had to not have a bad night. There's a saying: championships are based on how you manage your worst night, and Pace didn't have one. So
One thing that's interesting about
he had good nights.
Pace being all the way up from Utah, needing a place to work on the machine. Pfeiffer's opened up their place. They do that a lot to a lot of these out-of-towners. And Slayton got to spend a lot of time with Pace, and that can only bode well for his program.
Yep, same cars.
And for your fantasy team.
I don't know why you're always thinking that way.
Pace needs to work on my car.
See, all we had to do was just say we didn't know something,
Oh boy!
and we're getting hammered here on the chat. Mod feature is the first race per.
Oh, who's saying that?
Well, Maggie said it first, then Jeff Barta, and then Rick Huber confirmed it.
Oh,
Rick up mod.
Sometimes you just got to let it go. Let it go.
Oh,
First
man.
race on this Sunday to start the program will be the makeup mod feature.
Make
So
up
if
mod
Travis
feature.
would show up, he can't.
Nope, can't race it. He
Well,
was not in the
that's-
pit area. So neither can Jason Wallach because he wasn't in the pit area.
I need to get far enough out so he can't drop me and get me. Oh man,
That is
this
cool.
is getting
that,
exciting.
that they're rerunning that race. That's going to be
Yeah.
a good night.
Yep,
Yeah.
going to be a good night.
Got 11 and 12. Paying attention.
We'll go with hobby stocks now. Caden Appelt picks up the feature win, went +7. Cash Saxon, Kyler Saturn showed speed. He got faster as the week went on.
Yeah.
Sage Borrud, Brody Beater, top 5. Your champion, Diesel Raynard, finished 6th, but I felt like he was protecting points.
He was counting.
He was counting.
Yeah, championship night.
He knew I think he had 8 over Pat Smith or 10 over Pat Smith, so Pat Smith wasn't even on the radar as long as Diesel stayed in the top 10.
A flat tire changes everything,
right.
But so he had to be careful with that. But
as long as the 19 of Duregan wasn't showing his nose and going by him, and this is where Duregan finishing 10th, he went +5. I felt like his pace was off the whole night. He just did not have the speed.
Like he didn't recover from that incident in Bottom.
Yeah.
I know we thought maybe that was.
I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch that incident.
Yeah.
It didn't.
It wasn't horrible by any stretch of the imagination, but he'd just been so crystal clean all week that.
What's
even he
happening
was
over
surprised.
here? You got a ghost?
No, Max is doing updates on the computer or something. I don't know
I was
what
going
it's
to say,
doing.
just steering wheel's turning.
Yeah.
He hooked up the iRacing rig again, and he wants to play iRacing. He's getting an itch. He doesn't have a real race car put together, so now he wants to iRace. So he reset up his program over there.
Jordan, continue. I just started seeing this thing going.
Yeah. Well, you never know what's going on here. I mean, you see what you see, but there's things going on here.
You were talking about that incident.
Well, and it seemed like maybe it kind of took a little air out of his sails, I guess, is kind of the comment we use. And, I mean, I hope that's not the case. I did see a little bit of follow-up, that the Nodak track was, just kind of an animal he hadn't seen before. And with that said, I'm also going to say we have big racetracks here.
Yep.
I mean, we have big racetracks. And Nodak, when you haven't been here for a while, like myself, all of a sudden I'll share that, I've shared it with my parents. It's like, that thing's a monster. We take the fair break or whatever, and you come back and like, man, straightaways are long here. So maybe a little bit of that, but like you say, Diesel was able to monitor that. He didn't see the 19 car. Where did Pat end up again?
Right behind him, 7th.
7th. Okay, yeah. So he was able to.
Well, there was 2 or 3 times where Diesel was trying to clear, like he was racing with Brody Beater, and who else was right in front of him there? I'll think of it here.
He wouldn't.
Sage Borrud and Kyler Saturn. They were all kind of racing together, and there was a point where Diesel Raynard was going to get stuck 3 wide, and I could just tell about halfway down the straightaway, he just, boom, the front end dropped, and he just fell about 2 car lengths behind them guys and said, I'm going to stay right here because you guys go do you and don't involve me.
I'm on the golden egg. Well, yeah. In other words, that's not how he drove Botno or Esteban.
Right.
So, right. Oh, well, again, it doesn't matter how you get there. You just want to get there. And
what does it mean to win the championship?
$1,000 cold hard cash and a badass trophy.
So he's coming off a 2,000 in Botno and then picking up another 1,000.
Yep.
Yeah, good point. Yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah, he was
got
big.
some monetary value.
Big picture racing.
But nonetheless, it gets engraved in stone too. I mean, never take it away from you either. So
2 in a row.
Yes.
2 in a row. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Back to back, 2 in a row.
Mm-hmm. Even though that's close enough to read, my eyes can't read it.
Isn't there a 9D Max can drive?
Yeah. Well, we've tried to push that boat off the dock a few times.
We're not
it ain't
even
going anywhere. Yeah.
Well, speaking of that, tell me about the 47 Sport mod that I've been seeing out there.
Can we finish Tougher Than Dirt Tour first?
Absolutely. Didn't he race on the Tougher Than Dirt Tour, or was that last week?
That was Sunday night that he raced.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Different driver.
We'll go there.
It is a good question.
Junior slingshots. We can't overlook the junior slingshots.
Yeah.
Never.
Eli Turnbull winning 2 in a row to close out the Tougher Than Dirt Tour, puts him runner-up. But the champion, Hallie Turnbull, the 21CH, finishes 2nd. Went in with a 6-point advantage over Eli. Had a bad draw in the heat race. Had to drive her way out of a bad draw up to the won heat, actually. Started last row, went all the way up and won the heat. And, Jax Iverson, Cash Aho, Roger Pickney, your top 5. Had some drivers join us throughout the week. Aurora Jungling. Never heard of her. Minot, North Dakota. Pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know the name either.
had a pretty nasty wreck in the slingshot feature involving Ellie Ruby coming out of turn 4. Did you watch that or see that?
Was that the yellow car?
Ellie Ruby, the Niner, 9ER.
Right,
He's white.
There was a yellow
That
slingshot
Was that Bono? No, that was here.
That was here.
That was here, okay.
That was here. Cash Aho,
he slammed the wall in 4 hard.
that was in the heat race.
Yeah, that I saw.
That was in the heat race. And then in the feature was Jaeger Malin that there's no way that Jaeger knew that Ellie was there because Ellie was right at his right rear corner. There's no way. And Jaeger took it all the way up to the wall, and Ellie was trying at the trying to get around, and they boom hit the wall, and Ellie rolled, and she's okay. I checked in with Mom, and yeah.
Niner.
The Niner. But
Did the car get tore up?
I think so. I'm not
Yeah,
100% sure. They're going to have to regroup and look at it. I don't know. It was. You never seen it, did you?
They did not.
I'll pull it up. Max.
Huh. Oh.
But champion
Hopefully everything's
Hallie
okay there, of
Turnbull
course.
is pretty badass.
Yeah.
Eli is the original slingshot champion. Hallie is number 2 champion. That's pretty cool.
A lot of excitement in the Turnbull house.
Yep.
Yeah.
Names will be forever together on the trophy on that top line, first and second champions.
Yeah. That is cool. A lot of coolness there. Yeah.
And that's your Tougher Than Dirt Tour week.
It was exciting. Yeah, good racing.
I had a blast.
Guys are racing hard and making moves, and yeah.
And your award ceremony was very well prepared and put together, and that's the way it needs to be. I was mentioning before the show that's your banquet there for the big tour.
Nodak allowed us.
Good point.
Basically, Nodak allowed us to do that ceremony right there before the stock cars, before the mods, with the understanding you guys might not even race.
Yep.
I
was under that influence all day.
So it was kind of a concession on both sides. I'm not going to do any interviews. I'm not doing I'm not doing any redraw. We lined up by passing points. So no redraw at intermission. We were just going to roll the show. And then no victory lanes after the features. We're just going to roll the show. We're going to give up all that to get the 20 minutes to crown our champions, crown our winners, and then
time well spent, even under Armageddon.
That you got to that point was
is amazing.
Amazing, right?
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
So shout out to them. I'm just going to take a second here. Maybe it's probably going to be 2 minutes. People will make fun of me, but the crew that went on the Tougher Than Dirt Tour. We already talked about Ben Deathridge, myself. We were the announcers all week. Had a blast, absolute blast. I hope that
it was fun to hear.
I hope that everybody that watched enjoyed it as much as Ben and I had fun. I mean,
and you clicked. Your ham and eggs, salt and pepper.
Yeah.
Ketchup, mustard.
Eggs.
Yeah.
I like it, Craig. Yeah. Yeah.
Jake Nelson,
Good
race
to go.
director, second year in a row. Excellent job. Had some drama, call it, in Williston at his home track with some stuff. Put that behind him. Finished out the tour strong. Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just-
And it looked like Jake was enjoying it too. So nice
Jen
that things
Ravinius,
enjoy.
we've already talked about her. We had some hurdles we had to jump in Williston with some scoring stuff. Everything worked good in Underwood. Estevan, Botno had some hurdles we had to jump. She had to do some hand scoring. Minot, she was rock solid like she always is every Sunday night. Just good at her job. Excellent, solid.
it's an important position.
I don't have to worry
Really
about
important.
it. Jeff Barter, the tour flagman all week. Jeff is my favorite person in the world. We went to lunch on Tuesday. We got to BS and just have a whole lot of fun with his wife, Kathy, in Tioga. We went to lunch, and it was just so fun to have him as a friend.
Yeah. That well said. Jeff is a great friend, and Jeff is a great asset to racing. I mean, there's nothing he won't do if you ask him, and
Right.
that's a flexibility that's exciting when sometimes
Hit pause.
things are not going right. So, oh boy,
Well, let's stay over here. Let's finish this up
Yeah.
over here. My amazing wife running camera, she gets the worst job of the week. I think that's the toughest job because she doesn't get to talk to anybody.
You're right.
No.
When I was in Underwood, I sat right underneath her, and she's focused for 3-4 hours straight. And
yeah, there's no conversation. She's got to pay attention, and she does.
But I will give a shout out to Mr. Schlope. Is that his?
Schoep. Chris.
He takes good care of her, and very, very cavalier. Just brings her some treats. Shows his appreciation. I love it.
Yeah.
And this is the second year I've noticed him do that.
By far, that camera stuff is by far the hardest job because you're literally, you have headphones on that are noise canceling. You're trying to listen to the announcers. You're trying to lead the announcers some because sometimes she sees things that we don't see, and they're just. People get sick of me giving her kudos on Sunday nights at the Nordic Speedway. People have complained, when you talk about your wife all the time. No, you guys don't understand. That job is not fun.
No, it's not very...
It's solitude.
Yeah, I mean,
So.
and she is being requested to go do bigger events for IMCA TV because she is so quality at doing that job. They want her.
Especially Williston. Bring up what she had to put up with in Williston. She's up.
Yeah,
Way
in
on
the
top
wind,
there.
in the weather, up on top of the booth.
A lightning rod.
Yep.
Yeah, no kidding. She and I've been able to announce with you, and like you say, sometimes she's picking up on something and
That we didn't even
whoa,
see.
Yeah, we got a great battle here, and yeah, no, she knows where the action's at. So,
And then both my kids, everything they did, they do all the jobs in the pit area. I can't, with me being up in the booth and announcing and producing the darn TV, I can't be in the pits. I can't be. All I had to do was shoot them a text, and they took care of whatever had to be taken care of. There was no arguing, no questions asked, and then the best part is they're becoming, as they're maturing, as they're getting older, they're an extension of me. They already know what I'm thinking, and they can just go handle it.
Yeah.
And it's without them doing that, it's just this tour doesn't happen because I can't afford to pay everybody. So there just ain't enough money in the tour to pay everybody to do every job.
They're getting paid. They're just getting paid in blessings and different
times
experiences.
together.
Absolutely.
I'll touch on that. I mean, I Max has been a whipping pole here more than once, and with that said, I'm going to turn it around. I mean, looked like he really enjoyed himself with the camera. I thought he was picking up some cool angles. Maybe even out on the track, getting him, pulling out on the track. I mean, he was looking for the,
absolutely
that edge. And,
great point. After the heat race win,
Yep.
immediately on the Tougher Than Dirt Tour Facebook page, picture with the ladies, and
really
that's-
enjoyed himself with the camera.
That's Peyton.
That's cool.
That's Peyton and the Darn TV girls. That's Maggie and Brandy and Peyton. They coordinate that. And I know maybe there was some friction on who's doing what or whatever, but the fact that was one of their requests. I'm not an easy guy. I hope I'm an easy guy to work with, but I have a lot of requests. And one of them is I want that heat race winner picture up immediately. And I want the feature victory picture up immediately. I want things because all it does is promote our show. It promotes the Tougher Than Dirt Tour is happening at McLean County Speedway. Boom, it's up there.
I guarantee you that Trish thinks that picture of Chad, his heat race wins, probably the most beautiful picture she's ever seen. She commented on there, "That's my Chatty." I mean, it's cool. That's in the moment, raw emotion. And his cheeks are rosy, still all jacked up.
2 cents on Peyton again. I just want to give her credit where credit's due too. Like I say, position needed to be covered on stock cars for Rayseaver. She sounded like a seasoned pro to me, so she knows what's important. She probably knows who needs to be told twice. How that matters. So good on her. She was nervous as could be. I thought she came across pretty comfortable. Good on their futures.
This is without my family. I've said this to people. If Peyton, Max, Jenny, if they chose to do something else, if hell froze over and they decided that racing is not what they want to do anymore, I'm going with them. I can't say it any other way because they're my that's my life. Those three humans are my life. I mean, I have other friends and family and everything, but that's what it's all about right there. So the fact that they're coming along with and they're doing the Tough in the Dirt Tour with us and they're doing Darn TV,
And a smile on their face.
And a smile. And everybody was happy.
Yep.
You know, Max, some of the photos you see on Making Photography this week, Maggie's photos, some of them are taken by Max. And they're pretty damn good photos. And the kid, I don't think, ever shot a photo himself on a camera until Wednesday night. A little bit here and there with Peyton's.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, like, he took the camera. Maggie goes, here, you need to get photos. He takes the camera. He's laying on the ground underneath the car.
That's
trying
what
to
I saw. Yeah, he was
was
he was doing pictures. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
So Dave Ravinius, tech guy all week. Drivers love him. They don't love him because he doesn't tech. They love him because he's a racer and he knows how to approach tech in the right way. Does that
day job? He's a mechanic, so
Yep.
he's very mechanical. Right.
But he can look at things.
Got some tact.
He doesn't make guys tear apart a carburetor. He doesn't make them tear apart this or tear apart that. With the understanding, we're on a 5-night tour. Let's not rebuild cars halfway through it because we want to get teched.
That is a tough call.
Yeah.
I've always, at the end of the night, walk through the pits and you see him tearing a car apart. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Especially if you're the winner.
Yeah.
I get it that you want to make sure
There has to be a balance there. There has to be belief that everybody's racing by the same rules.
We talk about it. You just keep the honest people honest. You keep the.
If you're claim tech area bound if you're visiting it often, you you're going to get caught. So
Yeah,
the guys running good are good.
I didn't miss anybody, did I? Was that everybody, Max?
Yeah, trophy girls. Yeah.
I gave the Darn TV girls a shout out earlier. Thank you again, girls. I know both of you were commenting in the chat earlier.
Tracks for cooperating.
Every racetrack, I can't thank every racetrack enough. Everybody that puts on the races at them tracks, the Underwood crew, the Williston crew, the Estevan crew, the Botno crew, the Minot crew, all of them were accommodating.
I can go on record that you're an integral part of every one of those tracks because, well, your opinion matters and it's grounded. So we look forward to what you're thinking too. So
the great sponsors, Austin Carruthers, TNA Tong and Indicator. He pays for Ben Deathridge to come up here.
Ah,
really?
Well, between him and Darren Schatz, they pay for Ben Deathridge to come up here. I approached them 2 years ago, and I said, guys, I can't afford to do this tour anymore. I got to bring Ben Deathridge up here. I got to do this. I got to do this. And they said, how much does it cost? And they wrote a check.
that's cool.
And it's the TNA Tong and Indicator Tougher Than Dirt Tour presented by Shot Storage for that reason.
Say that slower.
TNA Tong and Indicator.
What does that mean?
It's an oil field tool supply shop.
Okay.
Okay. And parts.
Because I heard it a million times all week, and I'm like, I have no idea what that is.
You know what TNA was when we went to high school. That's why you said say it slow. I know exactly what you were thinking in that yellow Camaro.
But
guilty as charged.
Austin Carruthers, Darren Schatz, superhumans.
Busted.
Yeah.
So much so.
So much so.
Darren's parents are with.
Yep.
Can't wait to say hi. It's cool. It's the way it's supposed to be.
Sebo Motorsports, Ryan Sebo, he's been a huge supporter of the tour. He sponsors the Hard Charger. He stepped up and did coolers this year, just like the hobby stock coolers. Those aren't cheap. It's not a cheap thing to do because he more than doubled his in years past, he was $100 for Hard Chargers. This is cold, hard $100 bill. Well, last year and then this year, that would only cost him $600 or $500, depending on if there's a rain out or what. So, I mean, you could easily just keep going $100 bills. No, he more than doubled his investment in the Tougher Than Dirt Tour, and it was well over $1,000 or even more than that for coolers, custom coolers.
They were cool. Yeah, I mean, they were nice.
Fury Energy, Rod Conway bringing us the coolers again for the sport mods. All that stuff matters.
It does, and it takes a little bit to organize it, and make sure that your sponsors are getting the return they want on it.
Yep.
Some of them are probably pretty casual about it, and other ones, they're trying to drum up business with it. So, yep.
Redline Motorsports, 2 strong hats from the Conway family as well. If you wanted a hat before you leave, just tell Max.
I'm in.
Got one on my dash.
He's got it right there for you. But
let's show that thing off.
Redline Motorsports sponsors the heat
Thank
races for the sport mods, and somebody thinks, well, what does that matter if they sponsor the heat races? How do they get any pub out of that? That's them pictures. Them pictures that go on Facebook, and Peyton or Jenny or Peyton or Maggie or Brandy, when they put that picture up there, that sign that says Redline Motorsports, Sport Mod Heat Race winner, that's what it's for. That's what, trying to give them the pub. LT Performance, Tim Goodwin, he sponsors the hobby stocks.
Yeah, nice deal.
Just trying to drum up.
Everything matters.
It's just trying to drum up a little bit of cash flow to pay Jake Nelson. I got to pay for his hotels, his gas, or I try to help pay for gas. The Trophy Girls, the Jen Ravinius, Dave Ravinius, everything costs money to put this on. And I'm just trying to recoup a little bit so it's not all on my shoulders.
Well, and just, again, the electricity of the event. I mean, people want to be a part of that, and that's a cool deal. Cool deal.
One other Tougher Than Dirt Tour deal, the cone.
Yeah.
That was interesting and unique.
We'll come back to it. The choose cone?
Yeah.
Yeah. I meant to touch on that earlier, but
I forgot all about it.
Yeah.
The giveaways, TNA Tongan Indicator, Shot Storage, Dakota Trackside, there was 8 or 9 giveaways.
Trackside, phenomenal. Both classes.
Yes, Dakota
8
Trackside.
tires in each.
14 tires
14
total.
tires in each. Right.
Dakota Trackside donated 14 tires for the sport mods to give away throughout the week, and 14 hobby stock tires to give away throughout the week.
Impressive.
Unreal. Rob Stenvold and the gang, unreal.
Yeah.
And plus they even sponsored intermission redraw. The Dakota Trackside draw can is right there.
Ah.
It's unreal, the support.
They were there smiling every day. And
Our good friend, Adam Goff, sponsoring Victory Lane, DD North Victory Lane.
North, yeah.
Thank you. He did all the signs. DD North did all the signs. All the heat race winner signs, Victory Lane winner signs. Stu Craig, Speed Bump. He did the big checks. All of it goes a long ways.
It's a lot to put together.
It
takes all this here again to build the electricness of it and the buzz.
Giving them one more shout out on the Dirt Weekly. I hope it doesn't get annoying. I just wanted to. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Then all the cash sponsors. I know I'm not even going to try to list off all the cash sponsors. People gave cash for this position and this position and this position, and Prairie Coatings was a points fund. AT21 was a points fund. Aaron Turnbull, myself, Darn TV, and then the Conways again helped out with the points fund. There's a $4,000 points fund. That money has to come from somewhere.
Yeah.
Everybody helps out, or the businesses that I just said helped out. And then Hot Sauce Isaac Sondrel gave $222 for the Slingshot Champion. And Jenny Beater, this was her call. I'm saying Jenny, not Darn TV. This is Jenny. Jenny did $122 for second, just in honor of Robbie Conway.
Nice touch.
For second in the Slingshot points.
I wouldn't have known that if you wouldn't have just announced that. So
yep. That all came up on Saturday, Sunday morning-ish, somewhere around in there. That all came together. So there was plenty. I'm telling you, there was plenty of donations throughout the week that didn't get their recognition that they should have got. And I apologize, but there is so much going on, and if I don't have any lead time to put it on my sheet, man, it gets forgotten. Because there's money in the blue pickup that I don't even know where it came from. It came third-handed. Somebody handed it to somebody who handed it to Jenny, who handed it to Peyton, who handed it to me, and I'm holding on to this money, and I'm going,
where's it going?
What is this for? It's a good problem to have, and we will figure out where it belongs and get it to the rightful person.
Well, your transparency and acknowledging that is pretty amazing.
Yeah. You're describing just the speed of the presentations.
And it's
it's
so
moving,
appreciative.
So
it is.
Like,
you know what I'm feeling after this is you're revived with this Tougher Than Dirt tour this year. I think before it you were like, I don't know how much longer it's going to go, 5 years. Now, if I ask you, you're going 20 more years.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready. Yeah.
Great recognition there, because I'm with you. 2-3 years ago, he goes, I don't know.
But I felt like
it maybe ran its course.
and it goes in waves, and I hate reaching out to the same people over and over, because you have somebody sponsor and you wear them out and they're like, I don't want to do it anymore, and then you kind of circle back around and I reach out. I hate wearing people out because I feel like I talk to the same 20 people every single year. And
I hear what you're saying, but I'm going to come at it the other way. I think it's honoring to be a part of it
right.
too. So, the people that maybe are wore out, they'll get the message to you. But I think there's plenty that are pretty proud to be a part of it. So, good on them and good on everyone.
It was an amazing week, and it's all the people I just said that made it an amazing week. Yeah. All the businesses, all the people, everybody I gave a shout out to. Because of everybody, it's an amazing week.
It don't happen by accident.
Yeah, no single person made it any better than anybody else. Everybody made it good. So
that's how I seen it. That's how it felt.
So now to the Choose Cone. You want to go to the Choose Cone?
I do, because I got some questions on that. Just like the points thing is a little bit.
I'm interested to hear what you have to say.
So,
first off, we've had Choose Lane for 3 years now.
Yep, this is the third year.
Okay.
Who's got the cojones to be on the four-wheeler? That's the number one question.
Well, so here's the deal. So this is year 3 of the choose rule. And the choose rule is you get to choose second through last gets to choose high or low on the restart. So you're not stuck going the opposite of the car in front of you. If the high groove is the place to be, second, third, fourth can all choose high. Fifth can go to the inside. So you can gain positions.
Caden did.
On the choose rule. Well, even though it's year 3, but the fact we only do it one time a year, 1 week a year, people just get confused. And Jake and I were frustrated. Maybe me more frustrated than Jake, but we were frustrated because guys weren't getting it. Jake would sit there and go, okay, you guys got to choose this, whatever.
Make it obvious.
Make it obvious. Guys weren't doing it.
Make it obvious.
Well, my frustration spewed into a phone call with our great buddy, the high side donkey burro, Trevor Haas. Saturday morning was a phone call.
He's the four-wheeler guy?
He's the four-wheeler guy.
You didn't know that?
I did not.
Oh.
You're not sacrificing Trevor.
I was wondering what your setup was. It's all innocent.
Trevor calls and goes, I started venting about the choose rule, and I said, we got to figure this out. These guys, either that or it's going away. I'm done with the choose rule. If they can't do it right, I'm done with it. And that was Jake and I's conversation. And
interesting.
I mean,
high or low.
Yeah, and so
Left or right?
Going into Botno, Trevor goes, well, how about I load up the four-wheeler, put it on the trailer, I get a cone, and we put it on there. He goes, but can you put a camera on the four-wheeler so that way people, at home can see the choose? Yeah, we can do it. Let's do it,
I love the camera.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't watched any yet, but I love the idea of the camera.
So Trevor comes rolling up there. He has a big cone. We attach it. We put the camera on it. We have some super technical difficulties. Batteries weren't charged. Nobody prepared the cameras. No, Botno was a disaster when it came to the camera part. But by golly gee willikers, everybody did the choose right. Because now there's a cone. And Trevor drives out there with the cone, and they go high or low. There was only one person. Well, there was a couple, but there was one that did it really consistently. Still went to the outside of the cone and then decides to go to the bottom.
Just kidding.
If you know, you know.
Yeah. Sarah Schroeder, are you talking about the choose cone? We did not do the choose cone for the slingshots. We did double file. We did not do the choose rule for the slingshots. We wanted them just to learn the Delaware double file first. Sometimes it's difficult to make sure they're in the right order.
That sounds sensible.
Can we get a helmet on Trevor at least?
Well, Trevor has a unicorn helmet that he...
Yeah, I was going to say, he's actually was good to dress for the part.
Yes.
He should have wore it.
He did not. So the final 2 nights for the hobby stocks and sport mods, slingshots, we just did Delaware double file. Second place chooses high or low. Third place is the opposite, and it just goes opposite all the way back.
Well, the way you guys talk, all of the different strategy and all the way to the draw, what a huge decision to make.
Yes.
The way you explained so beautifully, Keenan, and the pace deal.
Yeah.
It's everything.
It's a moment. I mean, it's a moment of change. So
That's
all to that quote. If you do it better than just one person, it makes a difference.
Yep.
competition never rests. I mean, you're thinking that every little grain of salt matters.
I don't want to worry about the cone. Well, you better worry about the cone.
You
Figure
better
it
have
out.
a plan.
Oh, it's game changer, man.
Yeah, because they were huddling up all in one line there, and then you touched on it. Cade made a whole bunch of moves on that.
Yep.
He said, I'm not giving up 3 rows for this. So.
And it was so much, it added so much to it by having the cone out there and the four-wheeler. So that way Ben and I could follow along, because before Saturday night in Botno, Ben and I we didn't know when the choose was really happening. Are
they high? Are they in the middle, or are they low?
Yeah, it was hard to follow. Having that cone, we did it out of turn 4, so that way, even if in Minot the camera worked. In Minot, I did the Darn TV dual view, so you had the top cam and then you had the choose cam. We called it the Haas cone choose cam.
The Haas cone. Woo! Yeah.
You probably get friction for talking about Jenny too much, and I probably get friction for talking about Darn TV too much, but good Lord, I love it. I do.
The Haas cone.
I enjoy it too.
Yeah. With a camera. Because some of these guys might need to have a replay of what they decided. That's how I interpreted the camera.
Yeah.
Well, you picked high. No, I picked low. Well, the camera says otherwise. Camera.
We got to talk about it a little bit. But the in-car camera that I had on Monday night of Memorial Day weekend, kind of working the bugs out of that. Max needs to get them batteries charged up, because I believe we're going to talk about the upcoming schedule. We're already well over.
Yeah, we better get going.
We better get going here. But we're going to have some in-car cameras going for the Philsville deal. Whether he likes it or not, I'm going to need him for this.
Yeah, pay attention.
Pay attention. What he said, pay attention. So, yeah, we're going to.
He wouldn't be sitting here watching us for 3 hours if he wasn't paying attention. You know what I mean? He's investing it here.
So, with that, the rundown. I don't know where you want to go with Fear the Rear making moves. Everybody that supported the Tougher Than Dirt Tour, whether it was a fan, whether it was a driver, a sponsor, it doesn't. Everybody.
Right. The blanket is the show, the 5 days. It was awesome. But I got to get my moment here.
Go for it.
Hallie. So she not only put it together for his future, she backed it up, and she won the championship. Good on you, Hallie. I love it.
Sarah, the cone did not arrive until Saturday in Botno. That's when the cone arrived.
The cone's a big deal.
It's a topic.
Saturday in Botno, Sunday in Minot.
We were just expecting them to go high-ish if it was right, and low-ish if it was left.
They weren't doing a very good job of determining. So the cone arrived in Botno.
The frustration was, out of 4, they chose one thing, and going into 1, they crisscrossed.
Yeah.
That wasn't the plan. So,
you got any Fear the Rear making moves?
Well, obviously, anything that's promoting racing and getting things moving forward with racing. I missed it last week with Chris Anderson's fan zone, promoting that, having Walla in the tank, having Travis Hagen in the tank, and I guess it was an absolutely huge turnout. Didn't get to see it for myself, but taking that on like you're doing with the Tougher Than Dirt Tour, just to get it out there, reach other people. So mine is that fan zone, and the Tougher Than Dirt Tour just knocked it out of the park.
I'm going to sub mine. Yeah, great. Right, knocked it out of the park. I want to sub mine with a dual Flory feature wins in Williston. So John, like me, they're few and far apart. So, and Joe in a new car that he built. So that was cool.
Big Flow chassis.
Yeah, that he built the whole thing. So yeah, he's not a spring chicken anymore either. So, and he found Victory Circle with it. Cool.
Nathan Duregan just checked in.
Hey, Nathan.
Appreciated us having him up here. We appreciate you coming up, dude. You
Much.
could have stuck around because there's 3 races this weekend, and you won the night at Underwood, and there's a doubleheader at Underwood Friday, Saturday. So
You can still get here.
Texas Red upcoming schedule. That's where we're at right now.
Nathan, you can still get here. It's only Wednesday night.
This weekend, we're going to kick it off Friday night at the McLean County Speedway. The Alan Fetzer Memorial, $2,067 to win for modifieds.
It is.
Second, I think, even pays $1,067 if I looked at it right.
Sounds right. Everything ends in a 67. So.
Yep, everything ends in a 67.
And yeah, even in the middle, I mean, it's like
healthy.
367, like to 20th.
So
yeah. Go to Facebook and see it, and then come and do it.
Yeah, so
because we're going to celebrate.
But along with that, the Hobby Stocks race, a regular show. A Stock Cars race, a regular show. Sport Mods race, a regular show, and non-wing sprint cars.
Yes.
So the key event of the night is the modifieds, but we're still running everything else with it.
Yeah.
So you're still going to get a full show. I was just going to look it up just to make sure.
And then Saturday night will be the stock car.
Yep. Saturday night is the Tony Niffen Memorial. That would be $1,535 to win.
Everything with a 35 on it.
Yep. Everything ends in a 35 on that one.
Plenty thick in the middle of that also. So good on top, good in the middle. So,
Yeah, $1,035 for second, $735, $635, $535, $435. Bunch of money there.
Yeah.
6 through 10 pays $435. What is it to win a weekly show? $500?
I think 400. So, yeah.
So 10th place is going to get as much as a weekly show.
Yeah, and I think 20th is what, 335?
Yeah, 11th to 20th is 335.
So, yeah. It's all over Facebook, so.
And the modified is 267 all the way to last. 9th to last is $267.
Yeah. God, I wish I had a mod going.
6, 7. No.
Right.
Not that you had room for any more cars or people last year. It was completely full. I was parked in the ditch. The fair is going on. It's I want to say it's one of the favorite nights, but they're all so good. Every program is so much fun, but this one.
Yeah, the powers that be have come together and want to celebrate, and we will. Again, the county fair, you and I have talked about it. It's just a different flavor than the state fair. One's not better than the other, but they're different enough that you want to appreciate them. You want to take them in and appreciate them. Well worth a walk around.
Also on Friday night is the Dakota Speedway. They're running a normal show on Friday night. They're running same night as Underwood, but full show at the Dakota Speedway as well. I mean, just give them their shout out as and then Sunday night, we take 2 memorial races. I love the memorial races. I think we need to bring more memorial races. This whole 3-in-1 weekend with big money in mods and stock cars, and then we roll right into the Randy Filsvold Memorial on Sunday night, June 14th, Father's Day for the 14 of Randy Filsvold. $1,414 to win, 14.
The play on numbers is big.
Love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely love every minute of it. Been working with the Pfeiffers this week. Talked to Steven. Sent some text messages back and forth. We have the T-shirt gun ready. You're getting us some popcorn for the redraw, I heard. The redraw is going to play totally into some gambling, some taking chances.
A little extra
it's
twist.
Not Father's Day. Father's Day's on the 21st. My bad. I was a week ahead.
Yeah.
But we're gonna.
The draw is a new twist.
The draw is
Be here to see it because it's different.
If you guys want me to explain it, I can explain the redraw, but it's going to be a play on the number 14, and not only is it $1,414 to win, there's going to be another $1,482 put together by myself and some other people. I'm still accumulating the money because I don't ask for enough money for the Tough and Dirt Tour. Now I'm going around and asking money for this.
Knock, knock.
Yeah. But when we did the math, the driver that starts 14th is going to be racing for $114 for every position gained throughout the feature.
Green arrows.
Green arrows. So whoever starts 14th.
He gets that by chance.
Well, there's going to be a game.
Well, sort of. Draw.
Yeah, by draw.
Yeah.
By draw. There's going to be a game that involves your popcorn and some drivers and some talking with Brandon. Yes, we are going to figure out at intermission who is starting 14th.
This education is real.
Collusion and popcorn and marketplace, and you. Oh.
But then, on top of it all, so you have that 14th starter, and they're going for every position gained is $114.
We got a race within the race.
Race within the race.
That's cool.
If they were to win, they take home the $1,482 because that's 13 positions gained times 114. 1482, the number 14's involved again. What year was Randy Filsvold born? 1982.
I didn't know
It
what the
just
82 was.
works.
Yeah.
The math just works. That's all I'm
That's
saying.
amazing. Ah.
Okay.
I'm getting goosies again.
Ben Dethridge and I came up with this as we were driving down the road. Time well spent.
Oh, yeah. On the phone with me, too.
So then the drive, yeah, on the phone with yourself, too, and Isaac Sondrel. I run all these scenarios by different people just to make sure, am I way out in left field or am I on to
It feels
something?
fun. Did I miss something?
Yeah.
No, I don't think you did.
So then if the driver that starts 14th only goes 5 positions forward, well, that's 5 times 114. I can't even do the math. Maybe you can.
$600, but
6, yeah.
roughly.
Roughly. So you sit there and you go, okay, so where does the rest of the money go? There's another $882. Where does that go? That goes back to the 14th place finisher.
Oh, gotcha.
So it's getting spent.
It's getting spent.
Whether one guy can drive her to the front or
It's getting spent. And let's say the driver that starts 14th. Jordan starts 14th and has some bad luck, cuts down a tire, and he DNFs. Okay? Because it can happen. DNFs happen.
Yeah.
Do you know where that $1,482 goes? To the 14th place finisher. But you're not going to know that when you're in the car.
Yeah.
See? See how fun this is?
Levels. Oh, my.
Play along.
Oh, man. Weather's looking good. Everything's looking good for all 3 days.
You're not going to want to miss any racing this weekend. McLean County Speedway.
Yeah.
If you're from Mandan, Dakota Speedway in Mandan, McLean County Speedway Saturday, Nodak Speedway Sunday.
Yes.
Those ain't the exact rules. I've modified them since then. It's typed up on the computer.
It might get touched up before we get there.
And you saw a sneak peek of the Randy Filsvold Memorial Day Memorial car.
Yep. Sunday night.
We did.
In Minot.
We did. Yep. Stephen was driving, and he'll be faster and more ready.
Okay. Touched on all that. I'm sure that whole 1482, 1414, people are confused on how that's all going to work. I'll do my best to make it make sense.
Stephen and Karen have really worked hard at this.
Super hard.
And appreciating it isn't enough. I mean, it's all we got. But, I mean, again, the play on the numbers is really important. And
Karen's got 300 cupcakes ordered with the 14. What she's got planned with all those. But
yeah,
she's very, very specific on things, how things should be.
She's thinking so.
And it goes.
The fun is in the details, and they got details. So
it goes with the Conway family, with allowing me to be a part of the Robbie Conway Memorial. I appreciate the Pfeiffers reaching out to me and letting me be involved with the Randy Filsvold Memorial. It means a ton to me. Let's do it. That's all I said. Let's do it right. Whatever we're doing, let's do it big. Let's do it right.
Yeah, well said. Well said. You can't overdo these things.
No.
Plan on overdoing it. It'll be just right.
And if if it doesn't work or something doesn't make sense or something doesn't this, well, it is. We all had the same goal in mind.
Come here with happiness in your heart. We will have a great day.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it.
Can't we all live like that?
Just come with happiness in your heart and enjoy what we're going to do, because it's emotional. It will be very emotional. It's fresh.
I'm excited. I am jacked for it.
Yes. I am. Again, the detail work is almost hard to explain, but it will be on display. Again, it's going to be emotional, but just come with the idea of enjoying yourself. Enjoying what you see.
Several. A lot of people are going to go home with shirts. I heard that there are tons of shirts. I have the T-shirt. We have the T-shirt gun. I have 6, I think, charged things of CO2 for the T-shirt gun.
You popped one off last night. I thought I got hit. Right.
We were practicing last night at the shop.
Holy cow. What was that? In the midst of another storm. I thought the roof was coming in. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't even know all the things that are happening.
I don't know all of them either, but I know there's going to be plenty of giveaways. Make sure you're there. Be a part of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Be a part of the whole weekend.
Be positive and just we're just going to take the time to just remember, some special moments with some people that we lost way too soon. So
you've been around the racing world a long time. I've been around the racing world a long time. All 3 people, the memorials for all 3 people this weekend, I can tell you special stories how they have touched my life. All 3 of them.
Exactly.
And
I can too.
You can. You being a race fan, I'm sure there's something with all 3 of them that you can think back on, and that's what this weekend's about.
Some of the hard laughs I've had with each one of them. And Jason, Jason and stuff. So yeah. Let's yeah.
Are you ready for fantasy?
What?
So only one class on Sunday counted towards fantasy.
Well, I have one question. It's a big one. I mean, Travis, was it Friday night?
Esteban?
Yeah. Well, he didn't go there, but he went and won the Gumpke in Jamestown.
Saturday night, yeah.
Yeah, Saturday night. How many points do I get for that?
You'll have to ask James. You'll have to ask Jamestown if you got him or not.
This is the Gumpke. Coming off all of that adversity.
So
yeah, well,
this leads into a little bit of a story. Ben Deathridge, I pick him up at the airport Tuesday night, and he jumps in the pickup, and we're driving. And one of the first things that he brings up, he goes, "Hey, do you know how much Travis Hagen's going to race this weekend?" I go, "He's planning on 4 nights. He's planning on Thursday, Friday with the tour, and then Saturday in Jamestown, and then Sunday Minot. So he's planning on 4. He goes, "Oh, okay, good deal. Did you know that he's sitting at 98 career IMCA sanctioned modified wins?"
Oh.
And I go, the key to this whole deal is sanctioned IMCA modified wins. He has more than 100 wins right now.
Yeah.
We all know this, but we are talking sanctioned IMCA modified wins. Okay?
You get a plaque.
You get a plaque.
In 2007 for me.
And he goes, it'd be pretty cool if it happened this weekend. And I go, I go, he is Travis Hagen, so
I forgot how close he was.
It'd be pretty cool if it did happen this weekend. Well, I believe the announcer jinx was on right there.
When were you having this conversation?
Tuesday night. Tuesday night before the Tougher Than Dirt Tour, the conversation was had between the airport and Ben's hotel.
So
okay.
Then Thursday happened.
So then Thursday he breaks the oil pan. Friday he gets schooled by Cody Shope. Saturday he leaves goes away from the Tougher Than Dirt Tour announcers that just jinxed him for 2 nights. Okay.
Bad juju.
Bad juju on Tougher Than Dirt Tour announcers. You following me here?
Oh, I'm right beside you.
Well, this just plays into my collusion because you were mean to him and he didn't want to come to play in Nodak on Sunday night.
Oh my! So Jamestown's 99.
Jamestown was 99.
So I'm pleading to Rick. Let him race on Sunday after the way he was treated by Ben and Brandon. It's only fair.
He reaches with both hands. It's beautiful.
So
I'm on your team.
and the jinx is fully on because I made some phone calls and Kenzie, I didn't talk to her. I should have talked to her. She already made something, but I made enough phone calls. Stu Craig helped me out, and we got a 100-win banner and stuff. But I don't even want to bring it this weekend. Like I feel like Ben and I jinxed him, so I just leave the banner at home.
No, I'm taking it with me. I'm taking it with me. Yeah.
So where would his first race be, in Underwood?
Underwood Friday.
Yeah. He'll be there Friday, Saturday, here Sunday. Yeah. Yeah, I'm bringing the banner with. Yep, I am. Travis will be the third North Dakota mod driver to do that then. Like you say, sanctioned. Yeah.
Sanctioned is the key word, or the key.
Yeah. I believe it's sanctioned, and it's 40-point nights.
Right, 40.
So, yep. Uh-huh.
Yeah. That's my little story about the bad, like the announcer jinx got started with Trav on Tuesday night.
Exciting. There's got to be a handful of drivers that have got to be close. Sean Strand's got to be close. I mean,
and he still talks to you?
Trav. He doesn't even believe in that crap. He just, or if he does, he puts on a good show to me.
You talk to Travis for half an hour, you're like, what does that mean? Right. Pretty nonchalant. So, it's just, I say it's not fair to call him the dark horse. I mean, there might have been a day, but it ain't now. So,
does Steven have 100?
He's got to be getting close. I mean, he just has to be getting close. Yeah, I don't know. Steven's got to be close. Big Show's got to be really close. I mean, these guys got to be in the 90s. Jumping around some other class, and Nathan Burke's really close. Kelly Henderson is really close. Really close. So, 90-something. Nathan's like 97 or 8.
But is that in one class, or are they combining the two classes?
I don't know that, because, and I guess I'm not sure how it's recognized either. I would say it's recognized on a class.
Right. Because I know in the hobby stocks alone, like my brother was cresting 50 here a few years ago in the hobby stocks. Mm-hmm. Now you start throwing in some of these stock car ones and his sport mod ones. You know, he's got to be teetering on 70s, 80s.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I guess I only see it recognized in a given class, because Nathan would have both stock cars and sport mods, and I don't know that he has been recognized yet. Stock car. Somebody told, I thought I understood a stock car was like 97, 98, so he's very close. And in his own words, he hasn't retired yet.
And Marlon Seidler, you know, talking about Jeff Bartis brings up Marlon.
Yeah, Marlon got his about 3 years ago in Dickinson. I got mine in 2007. I put mine together in 11 seasons. So, regardless of what you see, that's not what it always was.
So Travis Hagen is joining a pretty elite club.
So
at 100 IMCA sanctioned.
And at his age, 200 ain't out of reach.
Yeah.
I think I'm capped at 115.
He would be
16,
so mad we're even
like
talking about it right now.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know.
You're jinxing me even more. Yeah. No,
it's just worth bringing up.
Yeah. Cool stuff.
Hot Sauce Fantasy. We had another free agent move. I believe we're calling it official, right? Because it came in the group text.
Isaac said it is official.
Oh, did he?
He did.
Final ruling on that.
That's all. Maybe that was.
I saw Stu's request.
Yeah, he said. Well, I thought he said done deal. So
because I've thrown a lot of things before the court and I haven't seen a ruling on it yet.
Well, that's because you don't stop. Eventually, you're hard to hear. You know what I mean? Let's see. Is it on here anywhere? I don't know what it's under. Oh boy, let's see.
Speed bump sticker. I'm making it official. I am dropping the 29 at Christensen and adding the 65 at Thielen in the modified class. Good luck. So, with that, that's kind of shook up the points again a little bit. So there's two people, Jorn and Stu, have used their free agent pickup.
Yeah.
So that went from 0 points.
Well, it went from 20 points. 80.
Yeah, I get 20 for a no-show.
You get 20 for not showing up.
Gotcha.
So he went from 80 points to 123 points.
Ooh, 43-point swing.
Yep. And now it's even bigger because he chose Jared Thielen, and they're making up the mod feature, and Jared Thielen was in the house. If he would have chose Kyler Jeffrey is not in the house anymore.
What for that makeup?
For that makeup feature. He's not running them. So, that's a difference.
So it's a 20-point jump.
Could be a 20-point swing, yep. 20 or more.
Yeah, just if he were to win, 40 points.
Yep. So, with that, with no further ado, I only
oh boy,
with the change in whatever we said, Jared Thielen, swapping him in there, that bumps Stu up to 1206, still quite a ways behind Jorn, still 60 some points or 58 points behind Jorn. But
where's the Craigster at?
Craig is sitting at 1251.
You haven't added my Tougher Than Dirt Tour points yet.
Oh, I haven't?
Well, maybe we have.
We missed out
It's
on
the same number either way.
We missed out on that World of Outlaw deal.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the Tougher Than Dirt one. Commish, you got to come up with another option.
With that said, I don't know, but I think the sprints are too far away because this thing's closing in on Father's Day.
Yeah.
I mean, the late models, we still got enough enthusiasm for that, but I don't know that we have 60 more days after that. I'm thinking it's coming to an end at the end of June.
I think it is too. We're just it is what it
So
is.
the sprint thing's done.
I think the sprint thing is done.
I think it probably is. It's just too far away. 2 months is stagnant. We start betting on our August races by then.
So Craig and I still have our free agent.
You're 13 behind me, and the dead horse on your team is me. So that's bad. Oh boy.
And I got a Taylor Stenvold. That's unfortunately I think they know it. That's who I'm dropping, and I'm gonna wait till I'm gonna go down to the waiver wire because
June 17th, I think. Commish
whatever. I'm gonna go down
midnight on the 17th
because I'm gonna work the angles. I'm gonna build in the collusion and do whatever the hell I have to do to get as
Look
many
at that
points.
straight face he keeps. This is 24/7 out of him. I don't know how Isaac gets anything done. I'm sure you're blasting him with about 5 good ideas every hour.
Oh, it's good times.
Oh, it's
It
fun.
is.
It's
It
an
is.
absolute blast.
It's nail biter close this year.
Hey man, I've switched my goal. So you know how you just kind of you want green arrows or whatever. I've just switched my goal. It's don't finish last, so I don't get removed from the fantasy on my own show.
That's where I'm at. I know.
Like,
whoo.
That's it.
And or get fried on the 17th because he can't get her done.
Just don't get removed from the fantasy. I mean,
oh man,
Where's the Roo tonight?
well, he'll be back next week for the final episode of the fantasy. He'll be
where's
back.
the Roo?
Oh, next week is the final?
Yeah, the 17th.
Yeah,
We have to have all
to
of
the
our
day. To the day.
We have to have if your free agent pick.
It's not over, but that's the last time the free agents.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So next Wednesday when
Because the
we're
21st, it is it's less late models, but as far as picking a team member, it's over.
next Wednesday on the show, you have to have your free agent pickup turned in.
Oh boy.
So figure out the math and the people. Do you need me to? Well, I'll send out Monday morning.
I like it.
I'll calculate the points and I'll send out the top free agents again in each class like I did before, and then I'm going to highlight a stock car one and I'm going to highlight Jorn in your mind, and I'm going to tell you to make the switch because that would be gold.
Oh my God! I pulled in on a 26-car night and got 22nd. I just hung myself. I got hot. Oh. Then Brenner had to do the same thing the next night. It was epidemic.
If you can't have fun,
Woulda,
why
coulda,
don't
shoulda,
we?
huh?
You know.
Yeah, don't want to get bumped out of the game. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Huh. I need
So
a
that
nap.
brings us to 10 o'clock. We got Brock 2 hours and 40 minutes, so he can make it to somewhere.
He said he's going to Fargo all week here now. So
Yeah. With the days off last week, yeah, he's got a busy week.
yeah.
It's cool to see. I mean, we didn't get to talk about a lot of things on the Tougher Than Dirt Tour. It's pretty cool to see my nephew, Brody, improve all week long and
Got his
showing
picture
speed
taken on a heat race win.
Yep.
Yes.
And that was no fluke. He was strong in that.
He looking
and
good. He wants to
Caden
be
was
good.
in that heat.
Yep.
Ah.
Yep.
Well, yeah. Yeah. No, he's determined. You can see it, feel it. He hasn't been in a car very long. I mean, he's running around pretty good.
Yep.
Love to see him smiling.
It's a lot of fun.
He's hooked.
A lot of fun.
Yeah.
I don't have any music to play because the music got
We're
shut
just glad.
down.
We're just glad we got screens
Yeah,
because that was kind of surprising there.
it started earlier with. See, I'm not getting nothing here, so
Oh.
not sure. Maybe we'll go like this.
Quick Texas Red garden update.
Yeah.
Corn's about this high, so I don't know about knee high on the 4th of July, but I'm telling you, this rain is turboing it right up. So, got some pumpkins going on, and watermelon, cantaloupe, and cucumbers.
Have we got enough rain now?
I think so.
Now we need the heat.
Well, yeah, and the wind didn't tear anything off. I staked some stuff down because I was nervous, but yeah, everything's still there. Had a turkey in there this morning. Must have flew in there. I couldn't figure out how to get out. Chase him out on foot. Man.
See, now that's where we need the camera.
Well, we needed a
Good
camera.
morning Wednesday. Oh,
A little bit of a work story here. You had a turkey in there, couldn't get out. A little bit of a work story. I was on vacation all last week, with the Tougher Than Dirt Tour. I show up Monday. I stop by the grocery store. I always get groceries out in Tioga, and then that's my week's lunch or whatever. I always eat lunch or try to eat lunch at the office. I had lunch with Jeff Bard on Tuesday, but I get my groceries at the Tioga, and then I go to the office. Well, I had my hands full. I walk in the office, and I turn left to go to the kitchen area, and I'm starting to put stuff in the fridge, and I hear this caw, caw. I'm like, what the hell is that? I look to my left, sitting there on the floor, cawing at me is this, I don't know, black bird. And I go,
the crow.
I go, how the hell did you get in here? So I try to shoo it towards the door, and it's just yelling at me. Caw, 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 just yelling at me.
The bird's a race fan.
Just yelling at me. So I get it over by the door, and I go, well, shit, now I got to get the door open.
Hold it open.
And I don't want him to go past the door, or her, him, her, it, whatever we're calling it, the bird. So I got to go out the door, around the building, and hope it's still there when I get back. Okay, so then I open the door, I prop it open, then I go all the way back around the building in the other door, and it's still there. So then I chase it out or whatever. I used a box and I kind of pushed it out. The damn thing made a nest in the office. It must have been in there whole week I was on vacation because I found a nest. No eggs in there, but I found a nest.
I say,
Good call on saying that.
Yeah.
No eggs in there.
No eggs.
All right, we got problems. So you got a turkey in your garden?
Yeah. I opened up the door and then walked around and chased it out, but it must have flew in and couldn't get
you got a
out.
crow in your office? No kidding. 2 Sundays ago, I'm working, and there's not a lot of staff on a Sunday. It's skeleton. I go in the back room. 2 pigeons. 2 pigeons in the back room.
Never in there.
No.
What's up with the birds?
Something's weird going on here.
Wow, yeah.
And they don't like to be caught, by the way.
The pigeons.
No.
Did you catch them? You had to.
We did.
Jeff Barda says he caught his popcorn bandit. Did he have a popcorn bandit?
Yeah, he had a mouser getting in there. Yeah.
In the camper or what?
Well, it got into the bread and got into the popcorn.
Oh, damn.
I can't. Jeff, what did you have? Did you have movie popcorn? I can't remember what he had. We were talking about the flavors, and I forgot which ones we landed on. Yeah, we got jalapeno. What is it again? What's
Cheddar.
Jalapeno cheddar. Haven't got any yet.
Flavor
like
of the month.
else. Yeah. God, I needed a milk stop tonight, and it's after 10, and we're still here. You You need to stay open until midnight. That would help a lot in the summertime. It's still light out. I can still see your car from here.
Can you imagine how many tires and stuff he'll buy for Brock if they stay open till midnight now?
Well, he's getting me either way. Just he'd get me tonight instead of tomorrow.
The price of milk and everything would be through the roof.
We took her long tonight, didn't we?
And we're still going, and we're not even accomplishing anything other than we talked about turkey and bird stories.
Turkeys, birds, a little bit of corn.
Well, with that, I guess we'll call it a night.
Okay.
Am I pushing the right one? No.
No music.
No music.
Okay.
Unless I push play one more time.
This would be a perfect opportunity for closing time.
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it?
Dun, 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 dun.
You like that song,
Oh,
don't you?
it's perfect.
So it says it's playing. But I'm not getting nothing.
Yeah. It's moving along, but nothing is heard. Everybody plugged in? Room?
Nothing. Oh, well. Well, I guess that's the end of the show.
All righty. Let's see everybody at the races.
Yes, let's see everybody at the McLean County Speedway, Nodak Speedway, Dakota Speedway. Just go to the racetrack this weekend.
Yeah.
We'd like to see you at the ones we're at. I'll be at the McLean County both nights and Nodak. You'll be there all three nights.
All three of us are going to be at all three of those nights.
Yep. So for Jordan, for Craig, I'm Brandon.
Hey,
Dirt Weekly.
And hey, Travis, why don't you pull her on up? Why don't you?
Trav will be here all weekend.
There we go.
Yeah.
And then Rick, let him race. let him race.
Again, he never stops. So, yeah, I'm ready to celebrate a Travis 100 too. Cool deal. All right.
Hopefully it happens.
Yep.
Oh, there we go.
There it. Push the right buttons.
There we go.
Boom.
See you this weekend.
All right.